Heritage Live platform. That's through our live internet feed. Most of you today will probably be bidding with us through Heritage Live. And you'll be communicating with Allie on my left, who will be bidding on your behalf. So as soon as you press that button out there, whether it's a full bid or a cut bid, which we'll get to later, Allie will see that on her screen and call that out to me, and we'll get your bid on the books there. I will say this is mostly a message for those of you here in the room or maybe on the phone with us. Sometimes a bid will come in through Heritage Live at the last minute due to maybe limitations and maybe the speed of their computer or their Wi-Fi. So please know that a bidder can only submit a bid when the lot is still open on their screen. No Heritage bidder online can go back and submit a bid once the lot is closed and we've moved on to the next lot. So my acceptance of one of those last minute bids from Heritage Live is not a reopening of the lot. Those do occur a couple times an auction, sometimes not at all. We'll see what it happens today with those, but those very last minute bids, there's just a very slight, like 1 or 2 second delay where it looks like you in the room, and then we go to type in the number. It tries to move on to the next lot, but in that little span of time, they're able to click that bid button. So I will take those bids from Heritage Live when they come in late, and I just appreciate your patience and understanding when that does occur. In addition to those of you on Heritage Live, we're also taking bids by phone as well. So we've already got some people on the phone here with us today. For buyer's premium, same as always, a sliding buyer's premium starting at 25% and lessening with higher valued lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots that's described in detail in item number 2 in our terms and conditions. A lot of you are probably familiar with bidding with Heritage, and you're familiar with all of our policies and our bidding tools, but I'll explain a few different things here that are a little bit unique to Heritage. First of all, we do have a cut bidding tool that you can use. So everyone is allowed to cut the normal increment one time per lot. For instance, if I am at $10,000 and I'm asking for $11,000, you do have the option to go $10,500. You can cut that bid in half one time per lot. Peyton and I will remind you as we go when we think it might be a good time. That's just a tool for you to kind of stretch that bid to get the items that you want the most. I worked a jewelry auction yesterday and saw people win things on cut bids from as low as $2,100 all the way up to $72,500 on the cut bid. So it works often for people. So keep that in mind. Again, Peyton and I will remind you when you can use that. That's all described in item number 12 in our terms and conditions. Sometimes you'll hear us say the word prior. We may say it over here, or we may say it on Heritage Live. That's essentially just announced when there was a prior tie bid, when there's a tie. So if you tried to bid $10,000 here with us and we said prior, that means that before the sale, someone had already placed that bid on our website at ha.com for $10,000 or did a Heritage Live proxy bid for $10,000. So we would just invite you to break that tie. Oftentimes when you hear that word prior, I'll remind you that's a good time to use that cut bid. Sometimes things, if they don't sell in today's auction or if they don't get any bids, they will be on a post-auction buy on our website, and that happens pretty much moments after it passes. So if something passes here today, just a few minutes later, it's available for a purchase at whatever the opening bid was or whatever the reserve was. So those are up for 2 weeks after the auction. Marianne's getting emails during the auction sometimes when things pass that people are like, oh yeah, I missed that, or oh, no one bid on that? Like I need to have that. And we sell things post-auction quite regularly. So if you did miss something, or if you wanted to get a second look at something and you thought, I really should have taken that probably, I need to go on there and get that before somebody else does, there is a buy it now option if anything does not sell here in today's auction. So hopefully very few times today, but keep that in mind if that does happen. Any additional cataloger comments that we have will be announced as the lots come up, and I don't know that I even have any additional cataloger comments, so great job on that, cataloging team. If you do have any issues relating to your participation in today's sale, Diana's in the back of our room. She is our auction supervisor today. She can be reached at 214-409-3127. Again, that's Heritage Extension 3127. So if you're out there, Heritage Live, having any issues, just give us a call. We're happy to help. I am required to announce that in compliance with TDLR Rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided that this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. That's P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas, phone number 512-463-6599. And with all of that fun stuff out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started here with today's wonderful European art auction. The catalog is beautiful, as always. Marianne, Peyton, Mary Adair, Hannah contributing with her cataloging as well on this one. The team puts in a lot of hours, a lot of work for these catalogs, and they look beautiful as a result. We're thrilled with all of our consignments here. If you look at the front of our catalog on that front page, it lists the private collections and the estates that we have in this auction. So we have a lot of great estate works. We have a lot of great things from private collections. So we're very excited here to get started with lot number 69001. Peyton and I will just refer to these as lots number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on as we get started. So for the first LFO of the day, this is lot number 1. Starting the bid here at 28 to bid $30,000. Irie looking for 28 and out of it $30,000. $30,000 next. I'll take 30 from you. Maya, come in first here. 30,000. 28 and out of it $30,000. $30,000 next. Anyone here at $30,000? Try $30,000. Now's your moment here. Now is your opportunity. 30,000 Heritage Live. You're in first. $30,000 now. Go 32. 32,000. Looking for 32. Last chance, Maya. You can go 31. That's your cut bid. We can start off the first lot here with a cut bid. I don't mind that. Let's go 31. Otherwise, it's $30,000 and I can sell it. It'll be your last call. Fair warning to you all now. Selling now. The first for 30,000 and 30,000 it is. 7101. First Heritage Live bidder of the day. First lot of the day. Thank you, Heritage Live. Moving on to lot number 2. Please note that this work was executed in 1974. We've expanded some provenance information there online as well. For the second LFO of the day, and your last opportunity for the artist here, it's $20,000. 20,000 to you. Anyone at 20,000. Heritage Live, add this one to your collection as well. Would look beautiful hanging next to the other one at $20,000. 19 out of bid 20. 19,000 out of bid 20. I know that for a fact. It would look beautiful because we hung them together in New York. They did look beautiful. Looking for $20,000 next. 19 out of bid 20. Last chance here for $20,000. Are we all through? All bids in here now. 20,000. 20,000 Heritage Live, you're in. 20 now, 22. Anyone else here at 22,000? 20 out of bid 22. Last chance here for 22. It's going to sell here today. Our Heritage Live bidder has it. $20,000. Last chance, fair warning. And 20 to you, Heritage Live. There they are. Nice pair to own. Thank you. Lot number 3, the Manet Cats. The 2 works here. Gouache, beautiful impressionist, still lifes, floral here, and it's $3,000. Looking for 3. Easy choice, Heritage Live. Easy choice here, $3,000. You saw these hanging in our New York gallery as well. $3,000 here for the pair. $3,000. Let's go 3. Heritage Live come in at $3,000. Looking for one more at 3. 28 out of bid 3,000. Try again here at 3. It'll be your last chance here, Heritage Live. I feel like you're missing this one here at $3,000. $1,500 each here. Looking for $3,000. Fair warning. Last call here. Looking for $3,000 to start. 3,000 Heritage Live. Thank you. You're in at 3. 3,000 now 32. I knew someone had to snag these here at $3,000. Looking for $3,200 next. Anyone at 32? Will not be available after today's sale. They're going to sell now and here, Heritage Live. If you'd like to jump in at 32, that's your bid. Otherwise, I'm selling it now. $3,000. Heritage Live. Fair warning. And you get those. 3,000. 7102. Nice job, Heritage Live. On number 4, Jean Selmersham de Grange. And it is $13,000 here for the first pointillist work in this section of our catalog. 15,000 now 16. 15,000 out of it 16. $16,000 next. 15 out of it 16. 15 here with me, not with you, Heritage Live. Come back in at 16. I need you back in here at $16,000. Anyone else can go 16. Where do I see 16? A couple phone bidders thinking about it here. Ben, Hannah, I can take it with either of you. It'll be your last chance here for $16,000 or $15,500. Not a lot of cut bids seen here today. I can take another one at $15,500. That's your half bid if you'd like. Otherwise, it's $15,000 here. The internet bid with me selling now. $15,000. $15,000. The internet. Nice job on that one. Lot number 5, Yvonne Canu, Saint-Tropez. This is $2,000 here to start us off. Another pointillist work here at $2,000. $2,200 online. Aaron's bidder now at $22. $22. I forgot to mention Aaron. He's on Live Auctioneers today. Thank you, Aaron. $2,000 out of it, $22. $2,200 next. $2,000 out of it, $22. Fair warning here at $2,200 to anyone here at $22. Otherwise, it's online. Our online bidder. Fair warning. Last call. Aaron, that's your bidder. Well, last chance or late bid. There we go. $2,200. 22. 22. Oh, you did. I didn't either. Just throw something at me. 22. 22 against you, Heritage Live. 22. It was already here at 22. A prior 22. Go 24. 23 on the cut bid. I would have done the same thing there, Heritage Live. 23, 23, now 24, Aaron. What do you say for 24? 23 to bid 24. $2,400. 24, now 26. Go $2,600. 24 to bid 26. 24 to bid $2,600. Use that cut bid. Come back in here. First opportunity for the artist today here. 24 to bid 26. Try again for 26. Still in these $200 bids, Heritage Live. Take advantage now at $2,600. Otherwise, we can sell it now. Aaron's bidder online on the internet. Thank you. $2,600. 26 against you now, Aaron. Go 28. 26 here to bid 28. $2,800. $2,800 now. On my right. 28. Back online, Heritage Live. Got some decisions here. Let's go $3,000. $3,000 next. I'll take 3 from you. Where are you at 3? 28 and that'll bid 3,000. Last chance. And fair warning. All bids in now. Leaving here today with no regrets, Heritage Live. Selling now, $2,800. 2,800. Aaron, 801. Lot number 6. Yvonne Canu, another Saint-Tropez scene here, the port scene, and it's $3,600 for this one already. 36. $3,600 to bid 38. 38. Aaliyah's bidder now, 38. 38 on the phone. Prior 38. Already here with me at 38. Try 4. 4,000 next. $4,000. $4,000 back on the phones. 4,000 here. 4,000 out of bid 42. 4,000 now 42. 42 in the room. Thank you, sir. 42. His bid here. 42 now 44. 42 here to bid 44. 44 back on the phones at 44. 44 here. 46. 46, sir. 46 in the room at 46. His bid. 48 now. 48 against you, sir. 5,000 to you. 5,000 bid. Gentleman here in the room at 5,000. His bid at 5. 5 now 55. 5,500, Aaliyah. 5,500 here, sir. 55 now 6. $6,000. 6,000 here. 6,000 now 65, Aaliyah. 65. 6,500 next. 65. Heritage Live jumping in now. Who's in at 7? I'll take either here at 7,000. 65 now. Heritage Live. 7,000. His bid against you all now. It's against you all online and on the phone. 72.5. That's their cut bid. 75 here. 8,000 next. $8,000 here in the room. His bid at 8. 8,000 now 85. I'll take it on the phone or with you, Heritage Live. 85 here first. Back on the phones. 85. 9,000 to you, sir. 9,000. Thank you. He's in the room at 9. 9,000 here to bid 95. 9,500. 95 here. 95. Now 10,000. $10,000. 10,000 here. 10,000. 11 next. 10,000 to 11. $1,100 next. Or $11,000 rather. 11,000. Or 10,500. $11,000 here. 11,000. 12,000 to you, sir. 11,000. Or 11,500. 11,500. Trying the cut bid here. In the room with the cut bid. 11,500. 12,000 to you, Aaliyah. Looking for 12. Smart bidder here. 11,500. Anyone else at 12? It'll be your last chance. And fair warning now. Heritage Live asking you one more time. $12,000. Last chance. $12,000 online. 12,000 back with Heritage Live. Go 13. 13,000 here at 13. He's in the room at 13. Heritage Live needs you back at 14 now. 13,000 here to bid 14. I'll give you a moment, but we're going to sell it here at $13,000 unless I see any more from you at 14. It'll be your last chance. And fair warning. Selling 13 to bidder 100. Thank you very much. Lot number 7. Another one by the artist. I believe this also the last one here for the artist in today's sale. Yvonne Canu again, $3,200. 32 now to bid 34. 32 to bid 34. 32 to say 34. Anyone here at $3,400? 32 to bid 34. 34. 36 against you, Heritage Live. Keep going here. 36 to bid 38. 36 to bid 38. 38. Ben's bidder in now at 38. $3,800 out of $4,000. $4,000 here. $4,000. 42 next. $4,200. 42. That beats me. 42. Ben's in here at $4,200. Heritage Live. I'll come back to you now. Your turn. Let's go 44. $4,400. 44 now 46. 44 down to bid 46. 46 here. Back on the phones at 46 against you. Go 48. 46 here to bid 48. 46, take me to $4,800. Anyone else here at 48? Against you again, Ben. I need 5. 5,000 now. He's in at 5. 5,000 here to bid 55. 5,000 here now, 55. 52, 50. Their cut bid. Let's go 55. 5,500. 5,500 now, 6,000. Go 6. 5,500 now to bid 6,000. Thank you, Heritage Live. You're back in at 6. 65 next. Go $6,500, Ben. What do you say? Cut bid at $6,250. They're going to use their cut bid, and it's $6,500 to you, Heritage Live. That's the other half of that cut bid. You used yours. Phone bidders use theirs now. You just make up the other half of that. Of course they do. Why not? 250 more. There's 65. Go 7, Ben. $7,000 next. 65, not a bid 7. 7,000 here. 7,000 back on the phones. Not done yet here. $7,000, not a bid 75. Oh, another one to 75. $7,500. 7,500, not a bid 8,000. Take me to 8. 8,000 here. 8,000 now 85. 8,500. 8,500. 85 now 9. One more to 9. 9,000. 9,000 back with Ben's bidder. 9 down to bid 95. Let's go $9,500. Try again for 95. 9,500. $10,000 next. 10,000 next. 95. Thank you anyways. Phone bidder says no. Heritage Live. Looks like you did it. Anyone else can jump in at $10,000. Otherwise, it's 95 now and selling. Fair warning. All bids in. Last call. $9,500. 7103. Thank you so much. Moving on to lot number. Oh, wrote that down wrong. Lot number 8 this time. Another pointillist work here. Beautiful one at $12,000 out of bid 12,000 to bid 13. $13,000 next. Let's go 13,000. 12 now to bid 13. 12 now say 13. Who's next at $13,000 here? Try again here for 13,000. 12 now to bid 13. Last chance here for 13. Fair warning, all bids in and selling now here, $12,000. And that's 12,000 to the internet. Lot number 9, Hans Perman, German artist here, Bathing Scene, and $15,000. Starts us at 15. We have it at 15,000 here, up here with me at 15. That's my bid at $15,000. It's on the internet. Our HA.com bidder here at $15,000. I'll take 16. Anyone else here at 16,000? 15 out of bid 16. Last chance to you all here, Heritage Live. Selling now, $15,000 up front, and 15 it is. Our internet bidder, thank you. Lot number 10, beautiful one here. Highlight of today's sale, the Pierre Bonnard portrait of Alfred Charles Edwards. And this nice one here, the portrait 1912, starting the bidding at 135 we have already. Lots of interest. 135, not a bid of 140. I'll take 140 next. Marianne, 140, what do you say? 140, she's in the room at 140. 140 here. That does it. I'm out, you're in. 140 now, 145 is the cut bid to you. I'll take 150 next. Anyone else here at 150,000? On the phones at 140 to bid 150. 140 to bid 150. Heritage Live, now's your chance. Now's your moment here for the Bonnard going 150 to you. Otherwise, it's Marianne's bidder now, $140,000. And I'll sell here unless I see any more. It's your fair warning and last call. Marianne, 140 to bidder. 7514, 140,000. Congratulate your bidder. Thank you. Beautiful job on that one. Lot number 11. Albert Charles Labour. And for this, $2,600. 26 out of bid 28. 26 out of bid $2,800 next. Looking for 28. 26 out of bid 28. Try again here for 28. Anyone at $2,800 now? Looking for 28. 26, 27. 27 now 28. Looking for 28. $2,800. 28 now 3,000. Anyone else at 3? 28 out of bid 3,000. Try again here at 3. 28 out of bid $3,000. 3,000 bid. 3,000 now 32. 32 here. 32 with me, go 34. Try again, keep going here, Heritage Live. Worth it at 34. 3,200, 34, 36 here, 36. Haven't reached that low estimate number yet here, Heritage Live. Bid confidently. Let's go 38. 36 out of bid 38. Try again for 38. 200 more here to 38. 3,600 to bid 38. 38. 4,000 here. 4,000 now 42. 42 to you. One more here to 42. 4,000 to bid 42. Try again at $4,200. 4,000 to bid 42. Last chance here for 42. It's $4,000, and I can sell it here to the order bid with me up front, the internet bidder, unless I see 42 from you, Heritage Live. It'll be your last chance, and fair warning, don't forget about that cut bid. You've got 41. Use that before you go. Otherwise, selling now. $4,000, last chance, and 4,000. Lot number 12, Francois Gal. And started the bidding here at $1,900 out of bid 2. $2,000 now. Take me to 2. What do I see 2,000 next? You want it 2,000. $2,000 now. 19 out of bid 2,000. Jump in at 2,000 here. Looking for 2,000. $2,000. Thank you, Heritage Live. You're in at 2. 2,000 out of bid $2,200. 22 next. 2,000 out of bid 22. $2,200 next. 2,000 out of bid 22. Anyone else here at Heritage Live? Jump in for $2,200. Otherwise, selling it now, $2,000, unless I see 22, and 2,000. Thank you, Heritage Live. Lot number 13, Marcel Deef, the first of the day, Claudine, and it's $2,500 out of bid 26 for the portrait here by Marcel Deef. Looking for one more at 26. 25 out of bid 26. We have it here at 25, and I can sell it now unless I see $2,600. 25 out of bid 26. 26, Heritage Live. Thank you. 28 against you. Go 3,000. Keep going for 3. 28 here to bid 3,000. Try again here for 3. 28 out of bid 3,000. Anyone else at 3? $3,000. Prior 3. Already here with us at 3,000, Heritage Live. I can take 32. Let's go $3,200. 3,000 now 32. Try another one here at $3,200. Where do I see 32? 32. Thank you. 32 now 34. 32 to bid $3,400. Anyone else at 34? Try again here for 3,400. 32 now to bid 34. We're all through and all done here and selling it now here with our Heritage Live bidder at 32 to bid 34. And you did it, Heritage Live, 32. Lot number 14, Marcel Deef, this time for the landscape. $3,400. 3,400 we have here. 34 with me. 34 now to bid 36. $3,600. Thank you. 38 here. Keep going. Should have much more here on this one, Heritage Live. Thank you. 4,000. 42 here. Go 44. 44. $4,600. 46 to bid 48. $4,800. $5,000 here. 5,000 now 55. Go 55 next. $5,500. 6,000 here. Go 65. For the landscape here. Marcel Deef again. 7,000. 7,000 now 75. Go again for $7,500. 7,000 to bid 75. Come in again here. 7,250. 75 here. I've got it at 75. You tried the cut bid. I'll take 8,000 from you here though. Let's go 8,000. 75 now to bid $8,000. Anyone else here at 8? I can take anyone else. 8,000. Deef at 8,000. It's your last chance and fair warning. Then I can sell it now here. $8,000. Thank you. 85 here against you, Heritage Live. Go again. 85 here. Now 9. 9,000. 85 not a bid $9,000 now. Looking for 9,000. 85 not a bid 9. Last chance here for 9,000. $8,500 now in selling. Unless I see $9,000 next, it'll be your fair warning and last call. All bids in now and selling for $8,500 unless I see any more. $8,500. To our internet bidder, thank you, Heritage Live. Stay on for this next one, another landscape here by the artist, and it's $5,500 to start this one here. Looking for $6,000 next. 55 out of it, 6,000. 6,000, thank you. 65 here. With me at 6,000. 75 here. Keep going. 75, 8,000. 85 here. 85, not a bid 9. 9,000. 95 here. Go 10. 10,000 next, Heritage Live. Where do I see 10,000? $10,000 here with me. 10,000, now 11. Go 11. I can take 11,000 from you here, Heritage Live. You missed out on that last one. Come in here on this one. It's $11,000 to you. Well worth it here. 11,000, but I have 12 here. 12 with me on the internet at 12. It's the internet bidder, Heritage Live. Looking for $13,000 next. Where do I see 13? 12, not a bid, 13,000. You've come this far. Make sure you leave here today with no regrets. We hear it after every sale. Somebody calls us and says, I should have gone that extra bid. Can you call the owner and see if they can sell it for however many more $1,000? We hear it all the time. Let's go one more at $13,000. 12, not a bid, 13. Otherwise, it'll be your last chance. And fair warning here, Heritage Live. Selling it now. $12,000, last chance. And $12,000. To the internet. 16, the Italian artist here. Starting with Side Street in Portofino, from 1962. The nice oil here is $2,400. The Cascella, this is 24 to bid 26. 26. 26. We've got 24. Looking for 26. I'd go 26. Probably early for a cut bid. 26. 26. Looking for 28, and we have it at 28. 28 here with me. 28 now, 3. $3,000 next. $3,000. Hannah, come back in at 3. 28, not a bid, 3,000. $3,000 next here. 29, 3,000 here. 3,000 now, 32. Go 32. 32 next. Heritage Live, you can come back in here, $3,200. Phone bidder says no. Up to you now here. It's with me, $3,000, asking 32. Fair warning and last call, all bids in, and selling it now here at $3,000. Hannah, 31, last chance. Up to you. It's only money. $3,000, Heritage Live, thank you. Or actually, the internet bidder, thank you. Lot number 17, Leon Carré. And for this work here, it's $4,000 now to start us here at $4,000. I can take 4. 38, not a bid, $4,000. Anyone else at 4,000? $4,000 next. I'll take 4. 38, not a bid, 4,000 next. Looking for 4,000. Missing this one for sure, Heritage Live. Come in at 4. At $4,000 now. Looking for 4,000. Last chance here for 4. 38, not a bid, 4,000. It'll be your last call. All bids in here. Moving on unless I see $4,000. Someone's got to go check that one out online, ha.com. Lot number 18 for the Gluckman here. Spectators, 1929. Nice oil on canvas, and it's $7,500. Should have it a quick answer here at 75. The Gluckman here at $7,500. 7 out of bid 75. Where do I see 75 first? 7,500. 7 out of bid 75. Last chance here for 75. Heritage Live. Jump in quickly here, $7,500. Where do I see anyone at 75? It'll be your last chance. And fair warning to you all here for $7,500. Last chance, all bids in now and selling. See us online for lot number 18. And Estelle Rice, this is lot number 19 here. Afternoon tea, Chateau Madrid. From 1913, bids up to $15,000 now. 15 out of bid 16. I'll take it anywhere else at 16. Where do I see 16,000 next? We have it at 15 here, and it's selling at 15. I'll take 16. 16,000 now. Zenia, what do you say? 16? Last chance here for $16,000. Last chance. She's right. It is your last chance, and it's going to sell here today at $15,000 unless I see any more. Comes from a Beverly Hills collector looking for one more. $16,000 or $15,500. I'll offer anyone else here the cut bid at $15,500. Otherwise, it's going to sell at $15,000 to our online bidder. Last chance, $15,000. Lot number 20. Love this one here. Louis Vuitton, mother and infant, 1910. Lovely one here at 24 to bid $25,000 to start us off here. $25,000. Vuitton at $25,000. Who's first at 25? 24 out of bid 25. Anyone here at 25? At 25. 24. 25. Thank you, Heritage Live. You're in at 25. 25 now, 26. Anyone else at 26? Not available anymore. It's going to sell here today, Heritage Live. You've got to come back in at 26 if you'd like. Otherwise, it's our Heritage Live bidder at 25. It'll be your last chance. And fair warning here now. And selling, unless I see any more, at $26,000. Last chance, fair warning. And that's going to be 25. 7106. Nice job. Lot number 21, Sean Dufy, will be in the upcoming, or the next volume rather, of the catalog raisonné. And it's $24,000. 24, 27,000 already on Heritage Live. 28 against you. 28 here. 28 out of it 30,000. The Dufy here at 30,000 next. 28 out of it 30,000. Heritage Live, come back in at 30. 28 out of it $30,000. Go again at 30. 28 out of it 30,000. Anyone here at 30? 28 out of it 30,000 or 20. There's 29. Thank you. With your cut bid, I have 30 here though. 30 against you. 30 against you here. I need 32. Try again for $32,000 Heritage Live. Go another one for 32. 30,000 out of it 32. Try again here for $32,000. It'll be your last chance, and fair warning. Don't regret missing this one, Heritage Live. You've got another opportunity here, $32,000. Otherwise, I'm selling now. 30,000. Last chance, fair warning. And 30 it is. To our internet bidder. Thank you. Bernard Cachulan, this is the lot number 22. The pink and green bouquet. $9,000. $9,000 out of bid 95. Anyone else at 95? 95, 90, or 9,000 out of bid $9,500. Anyone at 95? Ben's in at 95. 95, 10,000 against you, sir. 10,000 here. With me at 10. 10 now 11. 11,000. 11,000. 12,000 here. 13 next. $13,000. Ben's on the phone at 13. Prior bid at 13. Already on the books on Heritage Live. 14 is next. Or they can try 13.5. That's exactly, if I hear that word prior, that is exactly what I do is a cut bid. That's 13.5. That basically does it for you. You try 500 more. 13,005 is next. All right. Surprising. 13,000, 13.5 is next. Anyone else at 13.5? Heritage Live, you can be 13.5. You can take that cut bid. Otherwise, we're going to sell it now. $13,000 with the prior bid, last chance, and 13,000. 7107. Lot number 23. The Bruno Krauskopf cabin in a mountainous landscape here. This is $3,800 now. 38. 38, not a bit $4,000 next. I'll take 4. Where do I see 4,000 here? The landscape, looking for 4,000. 38, not a bit 4. 38, not a bit 4,000 next. Anyone else here at 4,000? 38, not a bit 4. Last chance here for $4,000. All through, all bids in now and selling. 3,800. Lot number 24. Roger Mule. And starting the bidding here at $2,500 now. 25. $3,000. 3,000 online. Aaron's bidder now at 3. 3,000 out of bid 32. 3,000 out of bid 32. Let's go one more at $3,200. 3,000 out of bid 32. 32, Heritage Live, thank you. 3,200 out of bid 34. 32 to bid 34. Anyone else at 34? 32 to bid 34. 34, Ben's in at 34. On the phones at 34. Aaron, come back in, 36. 36, Heritage Live, you're in at 36. 36 out of bid 38. Thank you. 36, 38, Ben's in, 38. 38 here to 4,000. Come back in here, 4,000, thank you. 4,000, 42. 42 next. 42. On the phones at 42. Go 44. 42 to bid 44. Who's next at 4,400? 42 to bid 44. Anyone else at $4,400? Heritage Live, it can be you. At $4,400. Otherwise, it's selling now. 44. 46. At 46. 46. He's back in. $4,600. 4,600. Go 48. Heritage Live, your turn. $4,800. 46 to bid 48. Still in these $200 bids. They change at 5,000, so take advantage now. Get those bids in now at 48. 46 now to bid 48. Otherwise, it's your last chance and fair warning. And selling now here to our phone bidder here in Dallas. Last chance, 46. 7501. $4,600. Ben, keep them on here for the next one. Same artist here, La Palmie. And 25. 25. $4,000 now. Already at 4. Aaron's bidder now has it at 4. Online at 4,000. 42. 42 now to bid 44. Anyone else at 44? Heritage Live's on this one as well. 42. 44 ahead of you online. 44. Now 46. I'll take 46. 46. 46 out of bid 48. $4,800 Heritage Live. Thank you. 48 now 5. 5,000 on Heritage Live first. I took it. 5,000. 5,000 now 55. 5,000 now 55. $5,500. 5,000 out of bid 55. Anyone else? 5250. 5250 out of bid 55. 5,500. $5,500. 5,500. For 6,000. 6,000 now. Aaron's back in. His bidder now at 6. 6,000 now 65. 65 next. 6,250. Against you now, Aaron. Go 65. 6,250 out of bid 65. Try again at 65 next. That's the other half of that cut bid. Ben, what do you think? They look nice hanging next to each other. Let's go one more. It's 65. 6,250 out of bid 65. Last chance and fair warning. Selling now. Our Heritage Live bidder. That's 6,250. 7,102. Thank you. Second Heritage Live bidder winning today. That's when that cut bid works out. See, I told you. 6,250. Lot number 26. Westward Racing past Norris Castle. This is the Stephen J. Renard, and it is $6,500. Not a bid, 7,000 next. 7,000 bid. Heritage Live has it at 7. 7,000 now 75. Anyone here at $7,500? 7,000 out of bid 75. We can sell it here, Heritage Live. $7,000 to you. Anyone else at 75? It'll be your last chance and fair warning here. Thank you. 7,500, 8,000. Keep going. 8,000. Keep going. 40 by 50 inches. Nice large size here on this one. Looking for one more at $8,500. Note the size there as you're bidding, Heritage Live. It's a nice one here. Looking for $8,500 next. 85, thank you. $9,000. 9,000, now 95. Go 95. 9,000, now $9,500. Anyone else at 95? 9,000 to bid 95. It'll be your last chance and fair warning here at $9,500. 9,250, there's 95. Thank you, at $9,500. 9,500. 9,500, go 10,000. Heritage Live, last chance here for a $500 bid. You go 10,000, they have to go to 11, and they did. There's 11,000. 11,000, now 12. 12 is next. Take 12,000 from you here. Looking for 12,000. By the way, 12,000 is the low estimate. So bid confidently here, Heritage Live. We estimated that at 12 to 18. Looking for one more at 12. 11 out of bid 12,000. 12,000, thank you. At 12,000, now 13. Anyone else at $13,000? I'll take. At 12, not a bid 13. Try one more here, Heritage Live. Could be yours. One more, $13,000. 12, not a bid 13. Last chance here. And fair warning, all bids in. Leaving here today with no regrets, Heritage Live. It's going to sell. $12,000, last chance and fair warning. $12,000. 7,108. Thank you. Lot number 27. Louis Aston Knight, son of Daniel Ridgway Knight. We'll get to him in a moment. Starting here with the Cottage Garden in Bloom by a river. 42. 42, not a bid 44. 44, thank you, Heritage Live. You're in at 44, and I'm out. That's all you. 44, not a bid 46. Anyone else at 46? Louis Aston Knight here at $4,600 next. 44, 46, thank you. 46, not a bid 48. 47, now 48. So $4,800. I'll take one more to 48. 47, not a bid 48. $4,800. 5,000. 5,000 now. 55. 55, go 6. Going to 6,000 here. 55, now 6. 6,000, now 65. Try again here at $6,500. Where do I see one more at 65? 6,000 out of bid 65. Last chance here for $6,500. Anyone else at 65? 6,000, 65. 65, 7. 7 now 75. Keep going here, Heritage Live. All the bids on Heritage Live at the moment. Active bidders out there bring us to $7,250. Now 75. Go one more to $7,500. Anyone else at 75? $7,250 to bid 7,500. Last chance here for 75, and it'll be your fair warning and last call. Selling now here on the cut bid, $7,250. Last chance, and there it is, $7,250. 7109. Thank you, Heritage Live. Lot number 28, Daniel Ridgway Knight. And it's a nice one here, large size here, 32 inches across, and it's 13 to bid $14,000. 13 to bid 14. $14,000 next. Anyone at 14? Thank you. Hannah's in at 14. 14,000 out of bid 15. 14 out of bid 15. 14, 15. 15 here. Against you, Hannah. Go 16. 16,000. On the phones at 16. Go back in at 17 here. Heritage Live, come back in at 17. Oh, thank you, sir. In the room. Thank you. 17,000. 17,000. His bid. Gentleman here against you, Hannah. 18 next. 18,000. Back on the phones. 19 here. His bid at 19. 20,000 again. 22 here. 22 here in the room. His bid at 22. Cut bid at 23. 24 here. His bid. 24,000 in the room. 24 to bid 26. Try again, Hannah. Phone bidder says no. Heritage Live, I'll turn to you now. 24,000 here in the room with us. 26 to you. 25. Their cut bid. 26. 26 here. 26. 26,000. In the room with us at 26. His bid at 26,000. You've used your cut bid, Heritage Live. I'll take you back in at 28. Bid now at $28,000. Otherwise, it's selling. $26,000 here in the room. His bid. Last chance. 26,000. Bidder 101. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations. Another beautiful Daniel Ridgway Knight here is lot number 29. And we're going to start this one here, Contemplation on the Riverbank. Another great oil on canvas at 11 to bid 12. 12,000 next. 12,000. 12,000 now 13. Who's in at $13,000 next? I'll take 13. 13,000. 14,000. 14,000. 15 next. 15,000 in the room. His bid at 15. 15,000. 16,000. 17 here. 17.5, 18,000 here, 18 in the room. 18 against you, Heritage Live. Go 19. 18,000 here to bid 19. Anyone else here at 19,000? 19,000. 20,000. His bid at 20. 20,000 to bid 22. Heritage Live, come back in here at 22. 21, 22. 22 here. Competing bidders out there on Heritage Live that still have their cut bid. Looking for 24 now. 22 to bid 24. Any interest here at $24,000, Heritage Live? I need your bid now. 24. Cut bid at 25. In the room here at 25. He'll use his cut bid. 25 here. Now 26. 25 to bid 26, Heritage Live. The other half of that. Make it up here for $26,000. Otherwise, it's 25. And we can sell it unless I see one more from you here, Heritage Live. It'll be your last call. And fair warning, all bids in. 26. They said yes. 28 next, sir. Take 28. Want to try one more? 26,000 to bid 28. The other beautiful Daniel Ridgway Knight here in the sale. It's 28 next. Thank you, sir. At 28. He's in at 28. $28,000 against you now, Heritage Live. 30 to you. I need you back in at 30. Need an answer from you here quickly, Heritage Live, at 30,000. What do you say? 28,000 out of bid 30. Last chance here in selling it. $28,000. Fair warning. 28,000. Bidder 101. Enjoying both of those. Thank you so much. Lot number 30. William Savage Cooper. Flora. For the oil on canvas here. And it's 24 to bid 25. Beautiful painting here. 25. 24 to bid 25. $2,500 next. It's Peyton in a field with a perm. 25 next. 24 out of bid 25. 25 next. 24 out of bid 25. Looking for one more here to 25. Last chance here for 25. Where do we see one more at 25? All through, all done here. Moving on unless I see 25 here. Thank you, Heritage Live. 25. Got one in here at 25. 25, not a bid 26. What do I see anymore at 26? 25, not a bid 26. Last chance here for 26. Are we all through? All bids in. Selling now. $2,500. $2,500. Nice job, Heritage Live, on that one. 7103. Number 31, the Spanish artist here, Mariano Barbazan. And it is 34 to bid 35. $3,500 now. Start us off at 35. $3,500 next. 34 to bid 35. Try again for 35. Anyone at 35. $3,500 now. 34 to bid 35. It can be yours here at $3,500 only, Heritage Live. Missing this one now. Jump in at $3,500. It'll be your last chance. Fair warning, all bids in and selling. Hannah, are you on this one? That's available, 35. Keeping me on my toes. I love it. Lot number 32, Paul Seniak. This is the Little Mother. And for this one here, it's lot number 32 at $1,500 now. $1,500, not a bid 16. $1,600 next. Anyone else at 16? 15, not a bid 16. $1,600. $1,600. Thank you. 17 against you, Hannah. $1,800 next. Anyone at 18? $1,800 now. $1,900 here. $1,900 out of bid 2,000. $2,000 prior to 2,000, Hannah. Go 22. $2,200. 2,000 a bid 22. 22. Thank you. At 22, not a bid 24. At 2,400. Looking for 24. I'll take 23. There it is. 23 on the cut bid. Heritage Live, you've got it at $2,300. 24. Hannah's back in. 24. 24. What do you say, Heritage Live? You've used your cut bid, but we're still in these $200 bids here. Just need $2,600 from you next to continue. What do you say for 26? It'll be your last chance. There it is. 26. 26. Hannah, go 28. $2,800 next. Or 27. You could try that. Otherwise, it's $2,600. And fair warning, last call with our Heritage Live bidder. Heritage Live, that's you. 7110. Lot number 33, it is our, you recognize this, right? It's our beautiful cover lot here. A lovely painting here, such a nicely painted one, and it is the Christian Meyer Ross. And it is gazing out the window, $3,500, not a bid 36, $3,600, $4,100, $4,200, 42, not a bid 44, 42, 44, Hannah's in at 44, 44, 46, go 48. Our cover lot today, let's go 48, 48 she has it, 48, 5,000 against you now, Hannah, go 55, 5,500, 6,000 here, 65, $6,500, prior 65. 7,000 next. You can try 67.5. That's your cut bid if you'd like. You hear that word prior. That's the second time today. I'm surprised that they're not going one more. She hangs up the phone. Got it. Message received. $6,500 out of bid 7,000. Anyone else here at 7? It's 65 with you, Heritage Live. 65. 7111. Lot number 34, monumental work here by the Italian artist. Large, incredibly impressive size, and it is 7,075 to you. Should have a really quick one here on this one. 73 inches wide by 50 inches nearly across, or high, and it's $7,500 to you here. We're 75 here. Wedding festivities on a balcony, 75. There you are, 75. 75, Heritage Live. Thank you. You're in at 75. Now 8. 75, not a bid 8,000 next. 75, not a bid 8,000. Anyone else at 8,000? 75, now take me to 8. 7,500, now to bid 8,000. Fair warning at 8. Thank you, 8,000. 8,000 now, 85. 85, go 9. 87.50 now. Looking for 9. $9,000 next. 87.50, now to bid 9. $9,000 next. Anyone else at 9,000? 87.50. Go 9,000. Fair warning and selling now. 87.50. That's the cut bid there, Heritage Live. Just asking you for the other half of that, $250 more to $9,000. That's what I would do if I were you. Otherwise, it's selling now. 87.5. Last chance. Fair warning. 8,750. 7112. Thank you, Heritage Live. Lot number 35, beautiful Henry Siddons Mowbray Siesta. And for the, again, beautiful work here at 26, out of bid 28. $2,800 next. $2,800. 26, or 28,000 rather. Thank you. Just a few more thousand. 26 out of bid $28,000. Anyone else at 28,000? It's $26,000 here with us. 28. Thank you. Prior 28 Heritage Live. Already here at 28. You hear that word prior, you know exactly what to do. That should be a quick answer. Go one more. It's yours at one more. 30. Thank you. You're in at 30 and I'm out. 30,000 here to bid 32. Anyone else can come in at $32,000. Where are you out there? Any other bidders? 31. They've used their cut bid. Another one against you here, Heritage Live. Just need the other half of that. Thank you. 32. 32,000. Come back in at 34. Heritage Live, come back in here at 34. 34,000, now 36. 36,000 next. One more here to 36,000. 36 next to you. What do you say for 36? It's $34,000 asking 36. It'll be your last call, and fair warning here, use that cut bid at 35 if you have it Heritage Live before you go. Only fair, both bidders should use that. Otherwise, it's $34,000. 35, thank you. They're going to use the cut bid at 35. Now 36 to you. Who's next at 36? We'll see if that does the trick. 36. Back at 36, Heritage Live. Go 38 next. I'll take anyone else at 38. It's 36,000. I'll go 38 with you. I think both bidders here, if it's the same two, have used that cut bid, so I'll take 38 next. Anyone else here at 38? Otherwise, it's $36,000 now in selling. And fair warning to you all, selling now, $36,000, last chance. Nice result there, $36,000. 7113. Nice job, Heritage Live. 38, or sorry, 30, lot number 36 needs 38 to bid $4,000. $4,000 now here. The Italian, the marketplace. Giulio Rosati looking for $4,000. Looking for $4,000. $4,000 now. 38 now to bid $4,000. Take me to 4. What do I see? $4,000 for the watercolor and gouache work here. Looking for $4,000 only. Take me to 4,000. 38 now to bid $4,000. Last chance here for 4. See us later for that one at 4,000. Number 37, beautiful one here. This is deserving of a 2-page spread in our catalog. The Gammon Bronze, and it's $16,000 here to start, attached to a wonderful marble pedestal, ready to display in your home. And she's got it at $17,000 now. Xenia's bidder in first at 17. Anyone else at 18,000? 17.5. That's their cut bid. Looking for 18 next. Might be a little too early for cut bids. 18 against you, Xenia. Try 19. $19,000 next. There it is at 19. 19. Try again for 20,000. 20,000. 22. Try again for 22. She's in at 22. $22,000 out of a 24. Back in at 24 here. 24,000 here, Heritage Live. Well worth it at 24. Keep going here for $24,000. Note the scale here. Standing at 34.5 inches here for just the bronze alone. 22 out of bid 24. Anyone else at 24? 22, 24. Back with Heritage Live. 26 next. 25 I'll take. 26, actually save your cut bid. It's 26. 26 out of bid 28 next. I'll take 28 or 27. If you want to get your cut bid in now, you can. I might wait a little bit. Cut bid at 27. They're going to try it. 27 here. Go 28. The other half of that cut bid is all we need from you, Heritage Live. Try again for $28,000. Go one more to $28,000. Thank you, at $28,000. Xenia, I need 30. 30,000 now. Go 30,000. 30,000. 30,000. You were so excited to take that first bid. Let's keep the excitement. $30,000 next. 28 out of bid 30,000. Anyone else here at $30,000? Heritage Live looks like you at $28,000. I'll say last call and fair warning, all bids in, no regrets here. Selling it now. $28,000. Heritage Live, that's you. Nice job. 7114. Lot number 38, Summer in Capri. Started the bidding at $2,000 now. 2,000 next. I'll take 2. $2,000 now. 2,000. Thank you, Heritage Live. You're in at 2. 2,000 out of bid 22. Anyone else at $2,200? 2,000 out of bid 22. 2,000 out of bid 22. Anyone else here at 22? 2,000 out of bid 22. Last chance and fair warning. All bids in now and selling it at $2,000 unless I see 22. $2,000. Number 39, the first of a couple by the artist here, Stefano Novo. This is an amusing story. $1,600. 16 out of bid 17. 1,700. 17 out of bid 18. 17 out of bid 18. Looking for $1,800 next. 1,700 with you, Heritage Live. Anyone else at 18? 18. Still going. I'm out up here, by the way. You're in Heritage Live. $1,800 out of bid 19. Go 2,000. 19 out of bid 2. Anyone else here at $2,000? 19 out of bid 2. Go 2,000. 19, that'll bid 2,000. Take me to 2,000 here. Last chance for a $100 bid here. Looking for $2,000 next. Where do I see 2,000? 19, that'll bid 2,000. Last chance, Heritage Live, selling it 1,900. Thank you, 2,000. $2,000. Go 22. 2,000 to bid 22. Again here for $2,200. They came back in, Heritage Live. I'll give you a moment to think about it. If you'd like to stay here in those $100 bids, you can go 21. That's your cut bid. Use that before you go if you'd like. Otherwise, I'm going to sell it at $2,000. It'll be your last chance and fair warning. And 2,000. Lot number 40. Another one by the artist here starting at $1,500. $1,500 next. And we have it at 15. 15 now 16. 15 here with me at 16. 1,500 now to bid 16. Try again for $1,600. Anyone else at 16? Heritage Live. If you got that last one, try this one as well. $1,600. 15 now to bid 16. Last chance here for 1,600. Fair warning. All bids in now and selling. 15. And that'll be $1,500 to our internet bidder. Thank you. Lot number 41 for the English School portrait here. Two gentlemen seated in an interior. And it's $1,200 to bid $1,250 now to start it. Let's go $1,250. Where do I see $1,250 here? The English School work, $1,250. $1,250, $1,250 now 13. $1,300. Keep going to 14. Try again at 14. 14, $1,500. 15 next. Go $1,500. Thank you, Heritage Live. With you, 15 and a half. 16 with you now. Thank you. Go 17. 17 with you. Go $1,800 next. $1,900 now. Where do I see 19? 1,800 now to bid 19. Let's go 1,900. Anyone else at 19? At $1,800 now to bid 19. 19, go 2,000. 2,000 to bid 22. Anyone else at $2,200? 2,000 to bid 22. Thank you. 22 now 24. 24 to bid 26 next. Get back to 26 here, Heritage Live. Where do I see $2,600? 24 to bid 26. You've come this far. Don't give up now. Let's go $2,600. 24 to bid 26. Thank you. 2,600 with you. Now at 28. Thank you. 3,000 next. 3,000 now, Heritage Live. Go 3. 28 now to bid $3,000. I'll take 3. Anywhere else here at 3,000? 28 now to bid $3,000 next. Anyone here at 3,000? 28 now to bid $3,000. $3,000 now to bid 32. Take 32 next. $3,200 now 34. 32 to bid 34. Let's go $3,400. 32 to bid 34. Last chance here for $3,400. Otherwise it's 32. And selling, Heritage Live. I can go one more from you here at $3,400. Again, you've come this far. Don't leave here today with any regrets. Don't miss out on it here at $3,400. Otherwise, it's 32. And selling. Fair warning. Last call. And $3,200. 7108. Lot number 42. The English School portrait of a gentleman, British Army dress. And 14 out of bid $1,500. $1,500 to start us off here. Another English School portrait for you here, Heritage Live, at $1,500. 14 out of bid 15. 15 can start us off here. $1,500. Where do I see one more to 15? 14 out of bid 15. Last chance here for $1,500. Fair warning, all bids in. Moving on here, Heritage Live, unless I see one more. See us later for 42. Number 43. The street scene here, circa 1870. Marie-Francoise Firmin Girard. And it's $4,000. $4,000 now. $4,000 to you. 38 out of bid 4. Anyone else here at 4,000? 38 out of bid $4,000. Take me to 4. Last chance here for 4,000. 38 out of bid 4. Anyone else here at 4,000? Last call and fair warning. All bids in now. Selling it $3,800. Last chance. $3,800. And available. Number 44. Another nice here. The Parisian. The street scene, and it's 34 to bid 35. $3,500 now. I'll take 35. Any phones here on this one at $3,500? Heritage Live, you can be first at 35. 34 to bid 35. Looking for 35. 34 to bid 35. Anyone else at $3,500? Otherwise, it's your last chance. And fair warning here. So detailed, the painting. Looking for 35. I think you're missing this one, Heritage Live. I'll give you another moment, but we're going to sell here unless I see $3,500. Last chance. It's online for lot number 44. That's available. 45, Paul Charles Chocard Moreau. It's $7,000 here. The Pastry Apprentice and the Little Sweep. It's $7,000. $7,000. $7,000. Not a bit. 75. $7,500. Xenia's bidder now. $8,000. $8,000. Looking for 85. Such a sweet painting. Don't you remember those days? Going out and meeting your friend who's a pastry chef in the city, smoking a cigarette. Love it. 82.50. Not a bit. 85. Looking for 85. 85. 85. Not a bid. 9. $9,000. Heritage Live, you're in at 9. 9,000 now 95. $9,500. Looking for 95. 9,000 now 95. Phone bidder says no. Heritage Live, it's all you at the moment. I have nothing else up here. Anyone else here at $9,500? $9,000. Not a bid. 95. Last chance and fair warning. All bids in. Selling it now here, Heritage Live at 9,000. And there it is at 9,000. Nice job. Number 46, Louis Marie de Chevrier, and this is a nice one here at $55,000, not a bid. 60. A highlight of today's sale here at $60,000, beautifully painted. Looking for 60,000 to start it at 60. 55, not a bid. 60,000. 55, not a bid. 60,000. Who's first at 60,000? Should have somebody first here. What do you say, Heritage Live? It can be you at 60,000. 55, not a bid. 60,000. Last chance here, 60,000. 55, not a bid. 60. Any at 60, sir? $60,000, and it's your last chance and fair warning here. And 60,000, it is available online. See us there. Lot number 47, my last few here, the next couple lots. Pseudo Guardi. And starting here, the first still life. 30 by 42, nice size here on this one. $2,000 starts this. 2,000 here. $2,000 out of bid 22. 2,000 out of bid 22. Looking for one more to 22. 2,000 out of bid $2,200. Anyone else at 22? 2,000 out of bid 22. 22, thank you. You're in Heritage Live. $2,200. Anyone at 24? 22, out of bid 24. Last chance here at $2,400. 22, out of bid 24. Thank you. 2,400. 2,400, out of bid 26. 24 to bid 26. Anyone else here at $2,600? Last chance here for 26. Fair warning and last call. All bids in now and selling. 2,400. 24. Lot number 48. Same one here. This is a pair of works. Two still lifes. And it's 24 to bid 25 here for the pair. 25. 24 to bid 25. Easy choice here, Heritage Live. For two, $2,500. Just asking 25. Go one more to $2,500. 24, 25. Thank you. Heritage Live, you're in at 25. 25 next to bid 26. 25, 26. 26 now 28. Looking for $2,800 next. 26 to bid 28. 27 to bid 28 next. Anyone else here at 2,800? 27 to bid 28. Last chance here for 28. $2,800. Now 3. 3,000 next. 3,000 next. 28 now to bid 3. Last chance here for 3,000. Where do we see 3? Fair warning, all bids in, Heritage Live, and selling, unless I see $3,000. It's your last chance. Fair warning, $2,800 for the pair. 7116, different bidder for that one. And that does it for me. I'll have the lovely Peyton come up and finish the rest of today's auction with you. Thank you.
Great. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you so much, Adam. Wonderful as always. Before we head into our next few lots, note they are presented from the estate of noted Dallas philanthropist Toni Chapman Brinker. Toni's dedication to the North Texas community and the program she developed profoundly impacted the lives of so many in need, and her effect will be felt for years to come. From her estate, we do include lots 49 through 51, 60, 67, 85, but we start with the best, lot number 49. We're proud to offer to the public for the first time in nearly 40 years a triumph from the preeminent landscapist of France in the 18th century, Claude-Joseph Vernet. I'm looking for $100,000 to start us off. I have 100,000, I need 110 in fact. At 100,000, it's with my advanced bidder online. I need 110. This is the Grand Cascade at Tivoli, painted in 1753. Let's advance to 110,000. 100,000 has it. I need 110 or that cut at 105 to continue. Let's come back in. This work is included in the artist's catalog raisonné. It was commissioned by the Marquis de Foligno in 1753 as one of a pair. Its sister now belongs to the Louvre and is on long-term loan Musée Calvet in Avignon, the artist's hometown, where you can come see it today. At 1,000, I need 110. 100,000. With my advance bidder, it's against you online. Say 100,000. Take us to 110. 100,000 has it for the Vernet, for the first time on the public market in over 40 years. Let's advance Heritage Live. Come back in at 110. 110 on the phones. Who will say 120? 120 with my advance bidder online. Will you say 130, Marianne? 120,000. Looking for 130. 130,000, but a prior 130. Will you say 140? It's still with my advance bidder. It's against you online. It's against you on the phones. I've got Ben's first at 140. Thank you. It's on the phones with Ben's bidder. I need 150 next. Sorry, Marianne. It's quicker on the draw. I need 150. 140,000. The book is out. It's with you all on the phones at 140 with Ben's bidder. I need 150. 150 with Marianne. Ben, will you say 160? 150,000. 160 is next. 160,000. Back with Ben. Marianne, will you say 170? 160,000. For the Grand Cascade at Tivoli, 170,000 with Marianne's bidder on the phone. I need 180, Ben. What do you say? 180,000. He says yes. Go 190. 190,000. Back with Marianne. Let's say 200. 200,000 with Ben's bidder on the phones. 220 is next. Marianne, what do we think? At 200,000. 210,000 on the cut. Back with Marianne Berardi's bidder on the phone. I need 220. Ben, what do we say? At 210,000, Claude Joseph Vernet, the Grand Cascade at Tivoli, 1753. At 210,000, it's with Marianne Berardi's bidder on the phone, on the cut bid. Ben, are you positive? Advance us to 220,000. Heritage Live, I would accept it from you as well. Come back in at 220. From the estate of Tony Chapman Brinker, 220,000. Back with Ben. We're not done. Let's say 240. Great decision. I already took one cut. I need 240. At 230, 230 with Marianne on the phones. Ben, I will extend a second cut to you if your bidder would prefer, but at 230, we're already on that cut. Take us to 240. 230,000. Still with Marianne Berardi's bidder on the phone. Ben, what do you say to one more at 240,000? 230,000 with our phones. Against you online, Heritage Live. You can jump in here as well. Advance us, say 240,000 for the Vernet. Advance us at 230,000. I can sell it to the phones, and I will, unless I see 240,000 on the advance. Last chance, Ben, fair warning if you want it. At 230 with Marianne's bidder on the phone. Last chance at 230,000. Fair warning, 230,000, Marianne. 7510, thank you, and congratulations. 7510, bidder 7510, thank you. Lot number 50, what do we have? I need 5,000, come back in at 5,000. Heritage Live, say 5,000, let's advance. To start us off, we have Charles Paracel, his battle scene between the Christians and the Turks from circa 1740. 5,000 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in at 5,000. Another work from the estate of Tony Chapman Brinker here in Dallas. It's with you online now at 5,000. Let's say 55. 5,055 is next. Large work here, 52.5 by 78 inches, expansive, and there's so much drama packed into here. I need 55 next. Heritage Live, take us to 55 or use your cut. Advance us to 5,250. You can join in its storied provenance. That, of course, includes Sir Anthony Blunt, former director of the Courtauld in London, expert on Nicolas Poussin, and occasional Soviet spy. At 5,500 with you online, Heritage Live, I need 6,000 next. 55, 5,750 on the cut. 6 answers, go 65. 6,000, will you say 6,500? Heritage Live, let's give it one more. 6,000, still with you online, I need 6,500 next for the Paracel. Monumental work, go for 6,500. Let's advance. At 6,000, I can sell it there, and I will, but I have 6,500, go 7. 6,750 on another cut. Heritage Live, let's say 7,000. Don't let them cut you out. Take us to 7. Let's advance. At 6,750, I can sell it unless I see 7,000 exactly. On that cut, it has to be 7,000, Heritage Live. Do not miss out. At 6,750, I can sell it there, and I will, unless I see your 7,000, Heritage Live. Fair warning, on the cut, 6,750, we'll take it. 7112, thank you. Lot 51. I've got 50,000 here. Let's say 55. At 50,000, it's with my advance bidder. We have Jean-Francois Delacroix's Calm and Storm, a pair of works. At 50,000, it's Against You Live Online. I have 50,000 with my advance bidder. Take us there. Both painted in 1761. And of course, Lacroix, known as Lacroix de Marseille, was one of Vernet's most decorated students. And you can see that influence here in this pair. At 50,000, who will say 55? 50,000 has it. 55 is next. Another group of works from the estate of Tony Chapman Brinker. Take us to 55,000 or use that cut. I would accept it at 52,500. At 50,000, 2 works, both quite large, 34 by 48. Advance us. Go for 55,000. Or at 50, I will say, fair warning, last chance, Heritage Live. 50,000 will take it. To my internet buyer, thank you. At 52, what do we have? Come in at 75. Heritage Live, advance us to 7,500. Mattia Bortoloni, his portrait of an astronomer in half length, advance us to 75. Looking for 7,500 to continue. Let's come back in. This work is tempera on canvas, a somewhat uncommon practice. Show us 75. Heritage Live, bid 7,500 to continue. It has to be 7,500 or I will hold on to this exceptional personality in this portrait. Go for 75 or I will say fair warning. If you're absolutely sure, you can pick it up as a post-auction buy, but remember those offers are first come, first serve, so there's no guarantee that you will win it there. Unless I see that 7,500 Heritage Live, it will be fair warning. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 53, and I've got 6,000 here. Let's go 65. 6,000, bid 65 next. With my advance bidder at 6,000, go for 65. We have Giovanni Battista Rossi's The Sacrifice of Noah. Go to 6,500. At 6,000, with my advance bidder, it's Against You Live Online. Go for 65. Another large work here. Fantastic treatment of the fabric passages, particularly stunning. Let's make it 65. At 6,000, it's Against You All Online. I need 6,500 or that cut at 6,250 to come back in for the Rossi. Take us there, Heritage Live. Go for 65, or it will be fair warning at 6,000. 6,500 under the wire, but 7,000 still with my advance bidder. Let's say 75. Heritage Live, come back in for one more. Don't delay. At 7,500 next, take us there. 7,000 is still with my advance bidder. 75 online. 8,000 still with me. Let's say 85. At 8,000, 8,500 is next. Heritage Live. Let's advance for the Rossi. At 8,000. Still with my advance bidder, Against You Live Online, I need 8,500 or that cut at 8,250. 8,000 for The Sacrifice of Noah, Giovanni Battista Rossi. I can sell it there and I will, unless I see your advance, Heritage Live, unless you use that cut or take us full boat to 8,500. Fair warning at 8,000. 8,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 54, what do we have? Coming at 3,000, Heritage Live, looking for 3,000 to advance us. We have from the circle of Friedrich Heinrich Fugger, The Judgment of Midas. At 2,800, I need 3,000 next to advance. Heritage Live, come back in at 3,000 to start us off. Fantastic work here, classical modeling of the figures. And again, that strong fabric passage in the upper right. At 3,000 next, Heritage Live, advance us, come back in at 3. Or it will be fair warning, less chance unless I see 3,000, but I do have it online, Heritage Live, say 32. At 3,000, bid 32 next. I would accept that cut, as always, for 31. At 3,000, it's with you online. Take us to 32, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. 32, say 34. At 3,200, looking for 34 next. Let's advance The Judgment of Midas. Take us to 34. 33 on the cut, still looking for 3,400. 33. We'll say 34, Heritage Live. 34, go 36. 3,400 for the circle of Fugger. I need 3,600 next. If you still have your cut, I would still accept it. At 35 or at 3,400, unless I see that advance, it will be fair warning. 36, go 38. 3,600, still with you. Heritage Live, advance us to 38. Take us there. If that was you at 34, let's get back in. 3,800, thank you, go 4,000. 38 bid 4. Advance us to 4, Heritage Live. 3,800 has it. I can sell it there unless I see 4,000, unless you come back in and advance us to 4. Fair warning, last chance at 3,800. 3,800, Heritage Live. 7103, thank you. Lot 55, what do we have? Coming at 5,000, Heritage Live advances to 5,000 to start us off. From the School of Domenico Fetti, we have a bearded man and a woman pouring wine, possibly depicting Judith and Holofernes. I need 5,000. Come back in at 5. Heritage Live, let's advance us. This was previously in the collections of the Minneapolis Institute of Art and was exhibited extensively in California, previously attributed to Pietro della Vecchia. I need 5,000. Come back in at 5. Heritage Live, advance us. Possibly that Judith and Holofernes before he loses his head. Advance us to 5,000 next, Heritage Live. Or I will say, fair warning, last chance, unless I see that bid at 5,000. All right, this one will be available on NHA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 56, what do we have? Come in at 10, looking for 10,000 to advance us. Say 10,000, Heritage Live. From the Roman school from the 17th century, we have the Worship of Venus after Titian, looking for 10,000 next. Need 10,000 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in for 10,000. An imposing work at 70 by 66 inches in an elaborate frame. I need 10. Go for 10, Heritage Live. Come back in. The original work by Titian currently resides in the Prado, and this was previously attributed to Francesco Albani. He worked in Rome sporadically during this time, and he would have had access to Titian's originals. Unclear if he officially did this, but it's a great theory. I need 10,000 next. Undoubtedly, it was done by someone around that period who was familiar with the original work of Titian. I need 10,000 next. Heritage Live, come back in for 10, or I will say fair warning, unless I see it. Last chance. This one will be available on NHA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 57, what do we have? No more. All right, looking for 22,500, Heritage Live. This work comes to us from the collection of Frederick H. Schrader in Napa Valley. First of several works we have from him in this auction. From the Northern Italian School, we have a pacing horse after the antique from around 1500, looking for 22,500 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in, a fantastic little bronze, loosely modeled on the Marcus Aurelius monument in Rome. I need 22,500. Take us there, Heritage Live, get involved. Fantastic provenance on this example as well, formerly in the collection of Cyril Humphreys, legendary art dealer, and of course A. Alfred Taubman, philanthropist, businessman, and former owner of Sotheby's at 22,500. Take us there, Heritage Live. Show me 22,500. Advance us for our pacing horse after the antique, done around 1,500. Bid 22,500, or I will say fair warning, last chance, unless you get involved, Heritage Live, if you're absolutely sure. All right, I'm going to hold on to him. You can find him as a post-auction buy. Lot 58, what do we have? Come in at 1,500. Heritage Live, 1,500 I have in a new place. Let's go 16. At 15, it's on the internet with Aaron. We have Circle of Antonio Jolie, a Capriccio, one of those fantastical landscapes. At 1,500, it's online with Aaron. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need 16. 16, say 17. 1,600. 1,700, back with Aaron's bidder. I need 18 next. 1,800, go for 19. 1,900 with Aaron, say 2,000. 19, it's against you, Heritage Live. It's elsewhere on the internet. Let's say 2,000. Let's come back in for our Capriccio. Considerable detail in the architectural elements here. I need 2,000 to advance. At 1,900, it's with Aaron's bidder. Online, it's against you, Heritage Live. Come back in at 2,000 or use that cut. I would accept it at 1,950. At 1,900, I can sell it, and I will, unless I see your advance to 2,000, Heritage Live. Fair warning. 1,950 on the cut, back with Heritage Live, who will say 2,000. 1,950 has to be 2 to advance, and I've got 2,000 back with Aaron. Let's say 22. 2,000. 22 is next. Let's advance. Heritage Live at 2,200. 2,000. Still on the internet, against you, Heritage Live. It's with Aaron. I need 22 or a new cut from a new place at 21, or I will say fair warning, maybe for the last time, at 2,000. 2,000, Aaron. 6801, thank you. Lot 59, what do we have? Coming at 35, Heritage Live looking for 3,500 to advance. We have a pair of works here attributed to Gabriella Bella, looking for 3,500. Bid 35 to advance. Once more, a pair of works depicting the Arsenale and a celebration in the Piazzetta San Marco. I need 3,500. Come back in, Heritage Live, as we dive into our Venetian views. I need 35 to advance. Lively pair, visually complex. Exactly how Venice feels. I need 3,500. Or I will say fair warning, Heritage Live, if you're absolutely sure for the pair, they'll be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 60, what do we have? Come in at 10,000. Heritage Live, let's come back in at 10. Another work from the estate of Tony Chapman Brinker. This is a pair by Giuseppe Gerardi, Tuscan Landscapes. I need 10,000. Let's advance to 10. Heritage Live, take us to 10,000. Specifically, one with a bridge beyond, another with a beggar on the road, each sweeping views of Tuscany with these sweet little tableaus in the foreground. Let's advance to 10. Take us to 10,000. Heritage Live for the pair by Gerardi. Advance us to 10. I have to see 10, Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning, last chance unless I see it. These two will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 61, what do we have? 3,500, say 36. At 3,500 with my advance bidder, I need 36 to continue. I've got 36 on the phones with Xenia, 37 ahead of you with me. 38 with me in my advance bidder. I need 4,000. At 38, 4,000 back on the phones. 42 with my advance bidder, will you say 44? From the circle of Derek Bagert. I need 44 next. At 4,200, it's with my advance bidder. I need 44 to come back in. I would accept that cut at 43. 4,300 on the phones, but 44 with my advance bidder, will you say 46? Let's advance. Brilliant treatment throughout this work. The textures alone, juicy. I need 46. At 4,400 with my advance bidder still, it's against you online. 46, Heritage Live. 48, still with me. Let's say 5,000. Heritage Live getting in on the action. 5,000 is next. Still with my advance bidder, still against you online. Let's say 5,000. Heritage Live, come back in at 5, or use your cut. I would accept it at 49. At 4,800. For Christ Before Pilate from the circle of Derek Bagert, I need 5,000, or your cut to advance. So come back in, 5,000 it is, but 55, still with my advance bidder. Let's say 6,000. Still against you live online. Let's give it one more, Heritage Live. Go for 6,000. Advance us for the circle of Derek Bagert. I can sell it to my advance bidder at 5,500, but I want to see 6, Heritage Live. I want you to have that opportunity. Say 6,000. Bring this Bagert into your collection. You want something Netherlandish inspired. At 5,500, I need 6 next. Heritage Live, come back in at 6,000, or I will sell to my advance bidder here at 55. 5,750, right under the wire. Let's say 6,000. It's back with you online at 5,750. Go for 6. We're already on the cut. It has to be 6 next. We'll see if the cut will take it. At 5,750, I can sell it there unless I see precisely 6,000. Fair warning on the cut with Heritage Live at 5,750. Cut bid will take it home, 5,750. 7108, thank you. Lot 62, what do we have? 2,000 is bid. I need 22 next. At 2,000, looking for 22. Follower of Jan Bruegel here, Jan Bruegel the Elder, looking for 22. At 2,000, it's with you online. My advance bidders, I need 22 next. At 2,000, let's say 22. Let's advance. We have a woodland landscape with a parable of the sower. Oil on copper, and as such, it has that luminosity that you'd expect. At 2,000, come back in, Heritage Live. It's against you live online, so say 2,200, or use your cut, advance us to 21. I can sell it at 2,000 to my advance bidder, and I will unless I see 2,200 from you, Heritage Live. Fair warning at 2,000. 2,000 to my advance bidder. Thank you. Lot 63, what do we have? 1,500, 16, 1,700, 18, make it 19. A prior 1,800, still with my advance bidder, but 19 comes in with Aaron. Let's say 2,000. We have our Jan van den Hecke, the Elder, a still life with 2 spaniels, together with various game and songbirds. At 1,900, 2,000 in Heritage Live in a new place. Let's say 22. 2,000. Heritage Live, I need 22 next. Everywhere else on the internet, it's against y'all. It's with Heritage Live only at 2,000. Come back in at 22. Use your cut. I would take it at 21. Let's advance that classic combination of sporting and still life. Take me to 2,200. It's with you online, Heritage Live. Let's say 22. Come back in with a cut at 21 at 2,000 for the Vanden Hecke, the Elder. I need 22 next. Go for 22, Heritage Live. Get involved, or I will say fair warning at 2,000. 2,000, Heritage Live. 7117, thank you. Lot 64, what do we have? 17,000, lots of interest here. Let's make it 18 at 17,000. Looking for 18 to advance. We have Jan Means Molinairs. Merry company around a table playing cards. Executed around 1636 at 17,000 with my advance bidder. 18 is next. Come back in, Heritage Live, bid 18,000 or use your cut as always. Advance us to 17,500. Fantastic provenance here as well, storied collection. Additionally, this is previously attributed to his wife, Judith Leister, but this work has been confirmed as that of Molinaire through additional scholarship. At 17,000, I need 18. Heritage Live, come back in for our merry company around a table playing cards. Go for 18,000 or that cut. Remember, you have those once per bid or per lot. Always use them. At 17, I can sell it, and I will, unless I see your advance to 18,000, Heritage Live. Fair warning. 17,000 to my advance bidder. Thank you. Lot 65. What do we have? Come in at 2,500. Looking for 2,500 to start us off here, Heritage Live. Come back in from the 18th century Spanish school. We have a portrait of a woman looking for 2,500. Let's say 25, Heritage Live. And this work does come from the estate of Princess Maria Romanoff. I need 2,500 to advance. Let's come back in. Show me 2,500. Elegant figure, that simple outfit on first glance, but those open sleeves and that lace work around the neckline indicates a woman of standing. Let's make it 2,500. At 25 next, come back in at 25. Advance us there, Heritage Live. Show me 2,500, or I will say, fair warning, last chance, unless I see it. All right, she will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. That's 66. What do we have? 6,000 is bid here. Let's go 65. At 6,000. We have from the Circle of Antony van Dyck, a portrait of Prince Willem of Orange. I need 6,500. At 6,000, bid 65 next. 65, say 7. With you, Heritage Live at 6,500. Come back in at 7,000. This was previously attributed to Daniel Meitens when it was in the Hamilton Palace collections many years ago. I need 7,000 next. At 65, it's with you online, Heritage Live. Advance us to 7 or use your cut. I would accept it at 6,750. Come back in, a faithful copy after Van Dyck's original. Van Dyck did 2 versions, one of which sold in 2018 for over $2 million. So let's come back in at 7. This is a faithful copy, as I said. Some areas are especially well done. The fabrics, the boy's face, which is the hardest part to complete. I need 7,000 next. At 65, it's with you online. Will you say 7 Heritage Live, or will you use your cuts? Or will I say fair warning at 6,500? 6,500, we'll take it. 7112, thank you. About 67, what do we have? Coming at 75. Heritage Live, advance us to 7,500. Another pair of works here by Peter Angelis, a musical assembly and Gentleman at a Table. I need 7,500. Come back in at 75. 75 with you, Heritage Live, go for 8. Lovely Flemish genre, highly detailed, bid 8,000 next. With you online at 75. Come back in at 8. Take us there, another group of works from the estate of Tony Chapman Brinker here in Dallas at 8,000 now. Who will say 85? 8,000 has it. 8,500 is next. Let's advance. Take us to 85, Heritage Live, that pair of works by Peter Angelis. I need 8,500 or your cut of 8,250. At 8,000, I can sell this pair, and I will, but I've got that cut at 8,250. Go for 85. At 8,250, don't let them cut you out, Heritage Live. If that was you at 8,000, let's come back in. Let's advance for 85, and we have it there. Make it 9. 8,500. Say 9,000 for the pair by Peter Angelis. I need 9,000 to advance, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more try. Say 9,000. Say you'll advance, or I will say fair warning, but I've got 9,000 now. Go 95. 9,000. Still with you, Heritage Live. 95 now. Who will say 10? 9,500, bid 10. Go for 10. Let's advance once more for the Angelis pair. At 95, go for 10 or use your cut if you still have one available to you. I would accept it at 9,750 or at 9,500 unless I see that advance. It will be fair warning. Last chance at 95, 9,500, Heritage Live. 7103, thank you. Lot 68, what do we have? Come in at 3,500 Heritage Live, moving into our Venetian section here with a group of works from the collection of Frederick H. Schrader in Napa Valley, looking for 3,500. We have our first work of the day by Antonio Maria de Reina Maniscal. We have St. Mark's Square in Venice. 3,500 is with you online. Let's go for 36. At 3,500, bid 36 next, Heritage Live. Come back in at 36. We're starting off on that cut. It is that free cut to you. So advance us, go 3,600. St. Mark's Square, of course, primary meeting point in Venice. I need 36 to come back in. 36 it is, go 38. I'm sorry? Oh, sorry, thank you. At 3,600, at 36, sorry, thank you, Hannah. At 3,800, it's with you, Heritage Live. I'm looking for 4,000. 38, bid 4. 3,800 with you, Heritage Live. I need 4,000 to advance for our first Antonio Maria de Reina Maniscal at 3,900. Who will say 4? On the cut at 39. Come back in at 4,000. Let's advance 4,000, say 42. 4,000 has it. 42 is next. St. Mark's Square. I need 4,200 or your cut at 41 to advance, Heritage Live. Come back in for one more at 4,000. 42 now, go 44. 42, looking for 4,400. Let's advance. St. Mark's Square, Venice. Show me 44, Heritage Live. Advance us, or I will say fair warning. 44, go 46. 4,400. Let's go to 46, Heritage Live. If that was you at 42, let's come back in. Let's advance. Show me 46, or use your cut. As always, go to 45, or it will be fair warning. Oh, hello. At 4,400, unless I see that advance. One moment, please. Get my place back. Thank you. At 4,400, last chance with you, Heritage Live. 4,400, we'll take it. 7118, thank you. Lot 69, what do we have? Looking for 6,000, come back in at 6,000 to start us off. Heritage Live, our next work from Antonio Maria de Reina Maniscal. We have the Riva della Schiavone in Venice, another beautiful Venetian scene. And you can see, of course, more icons of the city in the background. At 5,500, I need 6. Take us to 600. The Riva degli Schiavone. I need 6,000. Heritage Live. Come back in at 6,000 to start us off. Take us there. Another work from the collection of Frederick Schrader. I need 6,000 to come back in. Heritage Live. What do we say to 6,000 for the Reina Maniscal? I need 6 next. The Spaniards in Venice. Go for 6,000. Heritage Live. Advance us there, or it's fair warning. Last chance, unless I see 6. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Hannah, how's it looking over there? Thank you. Lot 70. What do we have? 38,000 for our Martin Rico y Ortega, the Santa Maria della Salute, and the Dogana in Venice at 38,000. 40,000 on the phones with Ben's bidder. I need 42 at 38,000. I've got 40 now with Ben. I need 42. 42 online. Ben, would you like 44? 42,000. I need 44 next. 44,000 on the phones. Heritage Live. What will you say to 46? At 44,000. 46 is next. Another brilliant work from the Schrader collection. At 44,000, it's with Ben on the phones. It's against you online, Heritage Live, so come back in at 46,000. 44 has it. Show me 46. The work is undated, but it was acquired by Knoedler Galleries directly from the artist in 1900. So that gives you an idea. At 46,000 now with you, Heritage Live, I need 48. 46,000 online. It's against you all on the phones. Looking for 48,000 or that cut. Ben, I would accept your cut at 47. At 46,000, still with you, Heritage Live. I need 48 to advance. Come back in. It was previously exhibited at the Prado. Come back in at 48. You artworks can say that. At 46,000, will you say 48 Heritage Live or use your cut? Advance us to 47. At 46,000. For the Martin Rico y Ortega, I can sell it there, and I will unless I see that advance to 48,000. I think we're trying to get in touch with another one of our bidders. So at 46,000, I'll still look for that 48. Heritage Live, what will we say to 48,000 or your cut? Remember, from the Schrader collection. And we will have more wonderful works, a lot of Venetian views available in an upcoming single owner sale in February of 2025. So do be on the lookout for that at 46,000 for Santa Maria della Salute and the Dogana in Venice. I need 48. Sure, at 46,000, looking for 48. Thank you for your patience, Heritage Live. Getting in touch with another one of our bidders at 46,000. You can come in a new place, Heritage Live. I would accept 48,000 or your cut at 47. Martin Rico y Ortega, this rich, wonderful blues. It presents beautifully on the wall. It was hanging here in our galleries in Dallas, as well as in New York in our offices, if you came to our preview. At 46,000, I need 48 next. Come back in at 48. Or the Rico y Ortega, I need 48,000. Or that cut, as always, at 47. Still with you online, looking for 48. How's it looking over there? At 46. Come back in at 48. If you do phone bid with us, please stay near the phone just in case. At 46,000, go for 48. You don't want to miss out on any collecting opportunities like this. Advance us to 48,000. At 46, for the Martin Rico y Ortega, Santa Maria della Salute, and the Dogana in Venice. Beautiful oil on canvas, very well cared for, presents beautifully on the wall. I need 48,000 or that cut to advance. We do have to move on unless we can get a hold of them. I will sell it at 46,000. I will give you one moment. At 46, fair warning, 46,000, Heritage Live. 7119. Thank you all so much for your patience. I appreciate it. Lot 71, what do we have? Coming at 9,000, bid 9,000 to advance us. Our next work from Antonio Maria de Reina Maniscalco, another one from the Schrader collection. Let's say 9,000. Heritage Live, come back in at 9. We have Chiesa di Santa Maria de Rosario in Venice with San Giorgio Maggiore in the distance. I need 9,000. Come back in at 9. Advance us to 9, and this work is dated 1888, and it still looks beautiful and vibrant and stunning. Another work that's been in our previews here in Dallas, a popular one for sure. I need 9,000 next. Bid 9, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Especially vibrant work from the Schrader collection. Let's say 9,000. Unless I see it, it will be fair warning. Last chance, Heritage Live. All right, you can see me after class about that one. It will be on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 72, what do we have? 4,000 is bid here. I need 42 next. At 4,000 with my advance bidder, it's against you online. Thank you. Lot 4,000 at 4,000. Looking for 4,200, we have Jose Villegas y Cordero boating on the Grand Canal in Venice, an exceptional example of his work, superior by far to any others that we have thus far encountered. I need 42 at 4,000. Let's advance to 42. Heritage Live, I would accept that cut at 41 as well from the Schrader collection. Show me 4,200. With my advance bidder at 4,000, come back in, Heritage Live, it's against you. Say 42 or use your cut at 41, or I will sell to my advance bidder at 4,000. Fair warning, 4,000. To my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 73. What do we have? I have 4,000 here as well. Excuse me. There we go. I've got 4,000 here as well for lot number 73. Our next Antonio Maria de Reina Maniscalco. And this is a quiet afternoon on the canals in Venice. At 4,000 with my advance bidder, I need 42 next. Come back in at 42, Heritage Live. Another beautiful example from the Schrader collection. Loves Venice. I need 4,200 or your cut at 41. At 4,000, I can sell to my advance bidder unless I see that 42 from you, Heritage Live, unless you get involved. Fair warning at 4,000. We'll take it home to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 74. What do we have? Come in at 4,000. Looking for 4,000 to start us off here, Heritage Live, for our Rafael Senet y Perez on the Grand Canal, Venice, the Rialto Bridge beyond. At 4,000, Heritage Live now, say 42. 4,000 has it. It will not be available later. It will sell today. I need 4,200 or that cut to advance. Come back in from the Schrader Collection. Beautiful view of the Rialto Bridge, icon of Venice. I think everyone who's ever been there has gotten a picture on that bridge. I know I do. At 4,000, let's say 42. 42, bid 44. At 4,200, need 44 to advance. 44, go 46. Less well-known artist, but certainly a master of that unique coloring that Venice is known for. In the water, I need 46. At 44, Heritage Live, will you take us to 4,600 or use your cut? I would accept it at 45. At 4,400 for the Rafael Sennett U. Perez, I need 46. Or I will say fair warning, unless I see that advance. Last chance at 44, 4,400, Heritage Live. 7118, thank you. Lot 75, what do we have? Go for 2,500, Heritage Live. Let's advance to 2,500. From Alessandro La Volpe, we have In the Bay of Naples from 1870, go 25. Come back in at 2,500, advance us there, Heritage Live. It has to be 25 next. Another work from the Schrader Collection, Alessandro La Volpe. I need 2,500. Come back in for one more, Heritage Live. Advance us there. Unless I see it at 2,500, it will be fair warning, but I have 2,500 online, say 26. With you, Heritage Live, now at 2,500, it's your bid. I need 26 to come back in. At 25, we're on the cut. Show me 2,600, Heritage Live, advance us for In the Bay of Naples, 1870. Or at 2,500 on the cut. I can sell it, and I will. Fair warning at 25. 2,500, Heritage Live. 7108, thank you. Lot 76, what do we have? Come in at 11,250, 11,250 to advance us. We have Herman David Salomon Caroti's The Lagoon in Venice. I need 11,250 to advance. Come back in. Beautiful dusky work from the Schrader Collection. I need 11,250, Heritage Live. Come back in, get involved, show me that advance. Take us to 11,000 and change. Unless I see it, I will say fair warning for the Caroti. Last chance. 11,250. Go for 11,500. I don't want to say that long number again. Let's say 11,500. 11.5, so crisp. At 11,250, make it 11.5. Heritage Live, advance us. You're on that cut here. I need 11,500. At 11,250 with you online, I can sell it there unless I see 11,500 precisely. Fair warning at 11,000 and some. 11,250, Heritage Live. 7118, thank you. Lot 77, what do we have? 3,200 is bid here. Let's go 34, moving into our British landscapes. At 34, 3,500 with my advanced bidder, let's say 36. We have Alfredo Bransky's Autumn on the Tay at 3,600, Bransky Sr. At 3,600, it's with you, Heritage Live. Go for 38. The Tay, of course, one of the major rivers of Scotland. If you've spent any time there, like I have, at 36. 37 on the cut, go 38. 38, say 4. 3,800, looking for 4,000 next. Heritage Live, come back in. Autumn on the Tay, 4,000 now, go 42. 4,000. 4,200 is next, and we have it 42, bid 44. 42, still with you, all online right now. I need 4,400 next. Autumn on the Tay perfectly captures the atmosphere of the Highlands. I need 44 next, Heritage Live, or I would accept your cut at 43. 44? At 44 it is, go 46. 4,400, say 46, Heritage Live, advance 45. Us. 45 on the cut, we'll see if it's enough. I need 46 still. 4,500, 46 to advance. Give it one more. If that was you at 44, let's try 4,600. Take us there, advance us, or I can sell it on the cut at 4,500. Fair warning, 4,500, Heritage Live. 7102, thank you. Lot 78, what do we have? Come in at 2,000. Heritage Live bid 2,000 to start us off. Our second work from Alfredo Bransky Sr. At 2,000 now with you online, say 22. At 2,000, looking for 2,200 to advance. If you missed out on the last one, now is your chance to get involved. At 22 now, let's say 24. At 22, looking for 24 next. This is a sunset landscape with cows watering at a river. At 24, 26 now, go 28. 2,600, still with you, Heritage Live. Bid 2,800 next. 27 on the cut, still looking for 28. 28, say 3. 2,800, come back and bid 3,000, and we have it, say 32. 3,000, still with you online. I need 32, 32, go 34. 3,200, bid 34 next. Let's advance. This is the larger of the two works, 30 by 50, beautiful sunset motifs. I need 3,400, 34, go 36. 34, Heritage Live, still with you, all online right now. I need 3,600, or your cut at 35. There we are on the cut at 3,500. Let's say 36. 3,500. Advance us to 36 for Alfred Dobransky Sr.'s sunset landscape with cows watering and a river. Say 36, and I have 36. 38 answers, go 4. 3,800. Bid 4,000 now. Go for 4. Heritage Live. Advance us 4,000 now. Go 42. 4,000. Will we say 42? Heritage Live. Let's advance once more. Beautiful sunset landscape. Take us to 4,200. Or use your cut. I would accept it at 41. And there we are on the cut at 4,100. Say 42. At 41. I need 42. 42. Go for 44. 4,200. Will we say 44? Heritage Live. Advance us to 44 for the Bransky Sr. landscape. I need 44. Heritage Live. Or at 42, I can sell it, and I will unless I see your advance at 44. Fair warning. 4,200, Heritage Live. 7120, thank you. Lot 79, what do we have? 1,000 is bid, go 11. 1,000, looking for 11 to advance. Some more British artists in their landscapes. This is Penry Williams, Ruins of the Villa of Maecenas, seen from the olive groves in Tivoli, painted 1861. At 1,000, go for 11. 1,000 with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. Take us to 1,100 Heritage Live, or use that cut. Advance us 1,100, but a prior 1,100, it's that tie, so it's still with my advance bidder. Heritage Live, will you come in again? And we say yes at 12. Go for 13. At 12, bid 13 next. This is that view of Tivoli, that same view from a different angle, seen in the Vernet painting that we sold earlier, lot 49. At 1,200, who will say 13? Heritage Live, come back in for Penry Williams. We need 1,300, or that cut at 1,250. At 1,200 with you, Heritage Live. I can sell it there unless I see your advance to 1,300. 1,200, Heritage Live. 7103, thank you. Lot 80, what do we have? I have 1,000 here as well. Our second work from Penry Williams, say 1,100. At 1,000, go for 11. Let's advance. This is our view of Lake Albano, Castel Gandolfo in the distance. Go for 1,100. At 1,000, bid 11. With my advance bidder and against you live online, come back in Heritage Live, say 1,100. Advance us, fantastic panorama, that horizon exactly in the center. Go for 1,100 or use your cut. I would accept it at 1,050. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning with my advance bidder at 1,000. 1,000, we'll take it. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 81, what do we have? 1,500 is bid, go for 16. At 15, say 16 Heritage Live. We have Charles Smith, our landscape with a view of Windsor Castle, painted 1881. 1,500 with my advance bidder once more. It's against you, Heritage Live. Take us there. Go to 1,600. I would accept your cut as always at 1,550. At 15 for Charles Smith, beautiful view of Windsor Castle. I need 1,600 next, or I will sell it to my advance bidder at 15 unless I see that 16 from you, Heritage Live. Fair warning. 1,500 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 82. What do we have? 2,200 for Tonino Matania's Queen Elizabeth II arriving in the gold state coach at Westminster Abbey for her coronation. Do you want one, Izzy? Izzy, oh my God, Xenia. At 2,200 with Xenia on the phones. Pardon me, I need 24. I love you. At 22, it's on the phones at 22. Or do you have a prior? We have 22 as a prior bid. My apologies, I need 24 with my advance bidder. I would accept their cut at 23 as well. 2,400 at 24 on the phones with Xenia's bidder. It's against you all online. The book is out. 26 Heritage Live coming in. Let's go 28. It's online at 26. 2,800 with Xenia on the phones. Who will say 3,000? At 2,800, go for 3. 3 Heritage Live. Go 32. 3,000 has it. 32 is next. 3,200 back with Xenia. Heritage Live. Will you say 34? 34 now, online, go 36. 34. 3600 with Xenia on the phones, Heritage Live, let's say 38. 38, Heritage Live, go for 4. 4,000 with Xenia, Heritage Live, say 42. 42, we say yes, we'll say 44. 42. Looking for 44 next. 4,400 with Xenia on the phones, Heritage Live, advance us, they say 46, go for 48. 4,600 with you online, Heritage Live, go for 48 next. 4,800 back on the phones, will you say 5, Heritage Live? 5. Yes, we do, we say 5,000, go 5,500. At 5,000 with you online, it's against our phones, I need 5,500 next. I would accept your cut at 5,250. At 5,000, looking for 55. For the Fortunino Matania, 5,250 on the cut in a new place on Heritage Live, and 55 answers that, go for 6. At 55, bid 6 next. Still with you online at 5,500, Heritage Live, will you take us to 6,000? 6,000, go 65. 6,000 has it, I need 6,500 next, 65, bid 7. 6,500 for the Matania, Queen Elizabeth II, arriving in the gold state carriage at Westminster Abbey for her coronation on June 2nd, 1953. At 6,500, will we say 7,000? Still with you, all online right now. Xenia's out, I need 7,000 or your cut of 6,750, Heritage Live. Advance us. Or I will say, fair warning, if you're absolutely sure, at 6,500. 6,500, Heritage Live. 7121, thank you. Lot 83, what do we have? Come in at 2,000, Heritage Live. I'm looking for 2,000 to advance. Or Heinrich Lang, 2,000 on the phones, who will say 22. At 2,000, it's with Maya on the phones. I need 2,200 next. We have Zumushina Rennplans to the Munich racetrack. At 2,000, let's take it to 22. Heritage Live, let's advance. Or use your cut, show me 21. Heinrich Lang. Wonderful sporting example here, everyone dressed up to go to the races. At 2,000, it's on the phones. It's against you online, Heritage Live. So come back in at 2,200 or use your cut bid, show me 21. Unless I see that advance from you online, it will be fair warning on the phones at 2,000. 2,000, Maya. 7504. 7504, thank you. Lot 84, what do we have? 2,800, I have it here with my advance bidder, go 3,000. 3,000, Heritage Live, but 32 comes in, say 34. At 32, looking for 34 next, or John Frederick Herring Jr. at 34, with Hannah on the phones, who will say 36. At 3,400, it's against you online. It's with Hannah Ziesman on the phones. I need 36, or that cut at 35 to continue. That Herring Jr. at 35 on the cut, Heritage Live. Would you like 36? 3,600 back on the phones. Heritage Live, say 38 for a quiet stable yard with a hunt beyond. At 36, we need 38 to advance. Fantastic detail on the hunt scene in the distance. At 36, go for 38. It's on the phones now. It's against you, Heritage Live. I need you to come back in at 3,800 or use your cut, advance us to 37. On the phones with Hannah at 36. That wonderful, typical Herring Jr. farmyard scene. Of course, we have a little pony right in the very front, saddled up, ready to go to terrorize some unsuspecting child. At 36, because he's a pony, so you know that he's a demon. At 3,600, who will say 38? 36 on the phones. I can sell it there, Heritage Live, unless you come back in and advance us. Or it's fair warning with Hannah on the phones at 36. 3,600, Hannah. 7508, thank you. Don't let your children ride ponies, I'm telling you. Lot 84, what do we have? 3,800, this is one of my favorites. We have John Ems, a retriever and a spaniel from 1879. At 3,800, with my advance bidder, will we say 4,000? 4,000, Heritage Live, go 42. At 4,000, take us to 42. Another work from the estate of Tony Chapman Brinker from here in Dallas. I remember seeing this work in their home. The signature was covered by part of the frame, but we knew it was something special because the expression in their faces, it's too good to not be by someone significant. And what do you know? It is John Ems. At 4,000, let's say 42. Heritage Live, advance us to 4,200 or use your cut, show me 41. Take us there at 4,000 with you online. I can sell the M's, and I will unless I see your 42. Fair warning here at 4,000. 4,000, Heritage Live. 7122, thank you. Lot 86, what do we have? Come in at 5,000. Looking for 5,000 to start us off, Heritage Live. Advance us there. We have Walter Langley's Tea and Reverie. Bid 5,000 next. Advance us to 5. It's that typical pensioner scene. He did so many of these interiors. This is such a classic example of his work. I need 5,000. Come in for 5. Advance us at 5,000 for the Walter Langley. Heritage Live, jump back in. Stunning oil on canvas, that vibrant red of her shawl. I need 5,000 to advance. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning. Last chance. The Langley will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 87, what do we have? 5,500, here goes 6. At 55, bid 6, Heritage Live. We have Johann Culverhouse, The Robber's Retreat from 1875. At 5,500, go 6. 55, looking for 6 next. All this with my advance bidder at 55. It's against you live online. Go for 6,000 Heritage Live or use that cut bid. Advance us to 5,750. At 55, go for 6. And this was previously with the High Museum of Art in Atlanta, exhibited there as well between 1976 and 1977. Come back in for the Culverhouse at 5,500. Go for 6. Heritage Live or use your cut as always. Take us to 5,750. But unless I see your advance, I can sell it to my advance bidder, and I will. Fair warning at 55. 5,500. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 88, what do we have? Come in at 2,500, advance us at 25. We have Franz Wiesenthal's Interior of a Blacksmith's Forge in Weishofen on the Eibs. I need 2,500, looking for 25 to advance. Come back in for the Wiesenthal. Large example here, 39 by 52. At 2,500 next, take us there, Heritage Live. Advance us, it has to be 25 to continue. Go for 2,500. For the Wiesenthal, I need 25, unless I see it, Heritage Live. You're absolutely sure that you'll pass up on this luminous interior. I'll say fair warning, last chance, unless I see 25. All right, it will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 89, what do we have? 15,000, let's advance to 16. At 15, looking for 16, 16,500, but 17,000 ahead of you. Let's say 18. At 17,000, it's still with my advance bidder. Let's make it 18, Heritage Live. Michel Delacroix's Tour Eiffel Le Soir. I need 18,000. At 17,000, for those who don't speak French, it's the Eiffel Tower at night. At 17,000, go for 18. I would accept a cut at 17,500. 17,000, still with my advance bidder. Let's go to 18. Heritage Live, come back in, and this work has been authenticated by Fabien Delacroix at 18,000 now. Let's say 19. 18,000 is bid. It's still with my advance bidder. It's still against you, Heritage Live. So let's give it one more. Go for 19,000. 18,000 has it for the Delacroix. Bid 19. Advance us, Heritage Live. I can sell it to my advance bidder at 18,000 unless you come back in for 19. Say 19,000, Heritage Live. Say you'll advance, or I will say fair warning with my advance bidder at 18,000. Xenia, yes, 18,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 90, what do we have? 9,500, who will say 10? 9,500, looking for 10,000. We have Eugène Gallienne-Leloux's Notre Dame de Paris. Come back in at 10,000. 9,500, say 10. Go for 10, Heritage Live. It's with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. It's against you all on the phones. I need 10,000 or that cut at 9,750. At 95, thinking about 10, let's advance. Eugène Gallienne-Leloux, need 10,000, 9,750 on the phones with Xenia, but I have 10,000 here ahead of you with my advance bidder. Will you say 11? 10,000, bid 11 next. Come back in at 10,000 with my advance bidder still. It's against you live online. It's against you on the phones. We need 11,000. Eugène Gallienne-Leloux. 11,000 on the phones. 12 still with my advance bidder. Will you say 13? At 12,000, I need 13 to continue. And this work will be included in the Gallienne-Leloux catalog raisonné that is in preparation. At 12,000, will we say 13? Still with my advance bidder. It's still against you, Xenia. It's still against you all online as well. Jump back in, Heritage Live. I would accept that 13,000 from you. 13, back with Xenia on the phones. Looking for 14, that clears my books. looking for 14,000 next. Heritage Live, you can jump in at 14,000 as well, or use your cut, advance us to 13,500. At 13,000, it's on the phones with Xenia. It's against you all online. Take us to 14,000, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Or I will say, fair warning, with Xenia's bidder on the phones at 13,000. 13,000, Xenia. 7513. Thank you. And thank you to all our bidders online. Lot 92, what do we have? Excuse me, lot 91, pardon me. Lot 91 at 16,000. 16,000. Let's advance to 17. This is Edouard Leon Cortez, Jardin de Luxembourg. I need 19. At 18,000 now, go for 19,000 next. 18,000 is with my advanced bidder. It's against you all online. Let's say 19,000. 19,000. 20 still with my advanced bidder. Let's go 22. 20,000 against you online once more. Heritage Live, come back in. 22. 24 is still with me. Say 26. At 24,000, let's say 26. Come back in. This work will be included in the upcoming supplement to the catalog raisonné currently in preparation by Nicole Verdier. We appreciate her help on authenticating this work. At 26,000, still with my advanced bidder, still against you, Heritage Live. Come back in at 28. Advance us, say 28. 27 on the cut. We'll see if it's enough. Looking for 28,000 still. 27,000. Edouard Leon Cortez. I need 28,000. Advance us, Heritage Live. It has to be 28. We're on the cut already at 27,000. Show me 28. Give it one more advance, Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning here on the cut bid at 27,000. 27,000, Heritage Live. We, in fact, have a delayed bid at 28. We're still on lot number 91, Heritage Live, that Cortez at 28,000 under the wire. Don't delay. Let's say 30,000. At 28, go for 30. If that was you at 27, let's give it one more. Say 30,000. Advance us for the Jardin de Luxembourg in Paris. I need 30,000 to continue at 28 under the wire. Say 30,000, Heritage Live. Come back in, or it will be fair warning once more. Now at 28,000. 28,000, Heritage Live. 7123. Thank you. Lot 92. What do we have? 3,400. Go for 36. The first Antoine Blanchard of the day. 4,042. Excuse me. 4,200 now. Let's say 44. At 4,200, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you online. 44, 46 with my advanced bidder. We'll say 48. Got a few people thinking about it. At 4,600, it's against you all online. 48, Heritage Live. 5,000 with me. Let's say 5,500. Antoine Blanchard, Notre Dame, Paris, in the snow. I need 5,500. At 5,000, say 55. 5,250, Heritage Live, but 5,500 still here with me. Let's say 6. At 55, bid 6. Come back in for Antoine Blanchard. And this work is accompanied by a letter of authenticity from Ray's Galleries. At 5,500, let's go for 6. Heritage Live, it is included in the digital catalog raisonné. At 5,500, who will say 6? Heritage Live, advance us or use your cut. I would accept it. At 5,750, if you still have one left available to you. At 55, get that advance in, Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning here with my advance bidder at 55. 5,500 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 93, what do we have? 4,560 is bid with my advance bidder. Our next Blanchard, Marché Fleur La Madeleine, Paris at 4,560. I need 5,000 next. Let's come back in at 5. Heritage Live advances there to 5,000. This work is also in the digital catalog raisonné. Sorry? Yes, 46 is next. Numbers at 4,560, looking for 4,600. At 46 next, Heritage Live. There's no cut bid there. We're already kind of halfway past it. I need 4,600 next. At 4,560, give it one more at 46. Take us there, Heritage Live. This work is also included in the digital catalog raisonné for Antoine Blanchard. I need 46, or I will sell it to my advance bidder at 4,560. 4,560. We'll take it. That is someone's lucky number. Lot 94. What do we have? 2,600, go 28. 26, looking for 28, our last Blanchard of the day. I need 2,800. At 26 with my advance bidder, it's against you live online. 28, 3,000 ahead of you with me, I need 32. at 3,000. Let's say 32. Let's advance our Boulevard de la Madeleine. I need 3,200 or your cut at 31 to continue. 31, Heritage Live, say 32. At 3,100, 32 answers, bid 34. At 3,200, will we say 34, Heritage Live? Will we advance? Take us there, your last opportunity for an Antoine Blanchard today. 33 on another cut. Let's see if it's enough. Looking for 34 next. 34, go 36. Still with you, Heritage Live. I need 3,600. Antoine Blanchard, Boulevard de la Madeleine. I need 3,600. Heritage Live, come back in for 36, and we have it there. Go 38. 3,600. Show me 38, Heritage Live. Advance us. With you online at 36. I can sell it there unless you come back in at 38. I've got 37 on another cut. Looking for 38 still. 3,700. Bid 38, Heritage Live. 38. Let's say 4,000. 3,800. Bid 4. Come back in for 4. That was you at 37. Go full boat. Give it one more. Say 4,000. Let's advance to 4, or I will sell at 3,800. Fair warning. 4,000. Go 42. 41 on another cut. We'll see if that one's enough. 42 comes back in. Say 44. At 4,200. Still with you. All online right now. I need 44 next. 44. Bid 46. 4,400. Go for 46. Antoine Blanchard. Looking for that 4,600. Go for one more. Heritage Live at 4,400. Of course, I can sell it there, and you know that I will, unless you advance us to 46. And we have 46 now. Go 48. 4,600 still with you. Heritage Live. Let's make it 48. Let's advance. Boulevard de la Madeleine. Again, this is included in that digital catalog resume. At 4,800 now, say 5. And it is accompanied by a Raise Gallery certificate of authenticity. At 4,800, will you say 5? Heritage Live. Give it one more at 5,000. At 48, I can sell it there unless I see your advance, unless you take us to 5,000. Fair warning. 4,800, Heritage Live. We have a delayed bid, in fact, at 5,000, say 55. At 5,000, looking for 5,500 next. Don't delay, Heritage Live. You cannot beat the clock here at Heritage Auctions. I will keep going. At 5,000, everyone is always given the opportunity to bid again. At 5,000, I need 5,500 next. If there's still another cut floating around out there, I would accept it at 5,250. At 5,000, bid 55, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Or at 5,000, I will say maybe for the last time. Fair warning. 5,000, Heritage Live. 7124. Thank you. Lot 95. What do we have? Coming at 2,000. Let's bid 2,000, Heritage Live. Lucien Adrian's Le Défilé de 14 Juillet sur les Champs-Élysées. I need 22 next. At 2,000, it's with you, Heritage Live. I need 22, or you're cut at 21. At 2,000, jump back in. Let's say 22. Another work from the collection of Frederick Schrader out in Napa Valley. At 2,000, make it 22, Heritage Live. Advance us, come back in. That lively work, that Bastille Day celebration. At 22 on the phones. 24, Heritage Live. Will you say 26? 2,400. 26 now, back on the phones. Against you online, they say 28 on Heritage Live. Will you say 3, Maya? 28. 3,000, back on the phones with Maya's bidder, but 32, Heritage Live. They're quick with it. Let's say 34. 32, looking for 3,400 next. It's online. 34 with Maya. 35 on the cut, Heritage Live. Will you say 36? 3,500. Need that 36. 3,600 on the phones. 38, Heritage Live. Say 4,000. 38 bid 4,000 on the phones. Who will say 42? Heritage Live, it's against you online. It's on the phones with Maya's bidder. I need 4,200 or your cut at 41 to advance us. 4,000 has it. Will you say 42? Heritage Live, will you give it one more try? Or I will say fair warning with Maya on the phones at 4,000. Maya, 4,000 to you. 7504. Thank you. Dramatic pause. Moving into our selection of prints and drawings, we're starting off with a bang. Lots of interest here for lot number 96. What do we have? 24,000, go 26. 26, I had it. There we go. 26,099 with my advanced bidder. 28 on the phones with Xenia. I need 30. 30, Heritage Live, go 32. Looking for 32. 32,000 with Xenia on the phones. Bid 34 next. 34 in a new place on the phones. Let's say 36. Looking for 36. 36 with Xenia once more. Looking for 38. Of course, Rembrandt, self-portrait with Saskia, looking for 38,000, thank you. Looking for 40 next. 38,000, say 40. 40,000 with Xenia. Will you say 42? 40,000 has it. Need 42. That first state bid 42,000. 42,000. Go 44. 42,000. It's still on the phones. Heritage Live, you can jump in as well, but I've got 44,000 with Xenia. Say 46. 44. Aaliyah, what do you say to 46? 44,000 has it. It's with Xenia's phone bidder. It's against you, Hannah. It's against you, Aaliyah. It's against you, Heritage Live, as well. You can jump in at 46,000 or take us to 45 on that cut bid. At 44,000, it's with Xenia on the phones, looking for 46 next. Hannah, what do you think about 46,000? Very coy response, perhaps. At 44,000, who will say 46? Rembrandt's self-portrait with Saskia. First state. At 44,000, with Xenia on the phones, I need 46 to advance, or that cut at 45,000. Unless I see it, I will say fair warning. Last chance at 44,000 with Xenia on the phones. 44,000. 7506. Thank you, and thank you to all of our bidders on the phones. Lot 97, what do we have? Coming at 50,000, looking for 50,000 to advance us. We have Albrecht Dürer's The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse from the Apocalypse series, Latin edition of 1511. Let's say 50,000. Heritage Live bid 50,000 to advance. Need 50,000 to start us off for the Dürer. Rich, evenly printed impression. Bid 50,000. Take us to 50, Heritage Live, The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. This is the finest example of this print that Heritage Auctions has ever offered, so do not miss this opportunity. Show me 50,000, Heritage Live, bid 50,000, come back in from, of course, an illustration of his book that Albrecht Dürer did self-publish and illustrate, made him the first artist to do so. At 50,000 next, show me 50, Heritage Live, come back in for 50,000, Albrecht Dürer, The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Say 50,000, advance us. If you delay, it will be a post-auction buy. And remember, offers there are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis. There's no guarantee that you will make it there first. I always say bid in the moment. So come back in at 50,000. Say 50, Heritage Live. Let's advance. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Take us there, or I will say fair warning. If you're absolutely sure. Last chance. All right, the Four Horsemen will hang out with me a little bit longer. They'll be available as a post-auction buy on ha.com. Lot 98, what do we have? 3,200, say 34. At 32, looking for 34 next. Come back in, Heritage Live, for Eugène Louis Boudin's Sur la Plage. At 32, let's go for 34. Let's advance. It's with my advance bidder at 3,200. I need 34 from you, Heritage Live, to get involved. It's against you online. Say 3,400 or use your cut bid. Advance us to 33. 33 on the cut, but 34 ahead of you with my advance bidder. Will you say 36, Heritage Live? At 34, go for 36. Give it one more at 3,600. 34 has it. Ahead of the sale, I need 36 to continue. Heritage Live for the Boudin watercolor and pencil on paper. I need 36, or I can sell it to my advance bidder at 34. Fair warning, 3,400 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 99, what do we have? 700 is bid here. Go 750. It's 700, 725, 750. Still here with me. Let's say 800. We have Michele Cascella's Trevi Fountain in Rome, done in 1957 at 850. Now I need 900 next, 900, but a prior 900. It's that tie. It's with my advance bidder, Heritage Live. It's still against you. Say 950 or use your cut, advance us to 925. At 900, against you online. Show me 950. This drawing is fresh to market. It was acquired directly from the artist in 1963 and has remained in that same family ever since. Show me 950, Heritage Live. Advance us for Trevi Fountain in Rome. Unless I see it, I can sell it to my advance bidder at 900. Fair warning, 900 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 100, what do we have? 3,600 here, go 38. At 36, bid 38 next. We have a pair of works by Edward Lear, British artist. To ink and wash on paper, we have Bordighera and Constantinople. At 3,600 with my advance bidder, it's against you live online. So come back in for 3,800, Heritage Live, or use your cut, advance us to 37. at 36. I can certainly sell it there unless I see that 38. Fair warning at 36. 3,600 to my advanced bidder. Thank you. Lot 101. What do we have? Coming at 1,500, Heritage Live, a second pair by Edward Lear. This is the Plains of Lombardy from Monte Generoso in Switzerland and Mussoorie Province in India, looking for 1,500. If you missed out on the last pair of works by Edward Lear, this is your chance to add one to your collection at 1,500 next. Take us there, Heritage Live. A fantastic atmospheric work here with that ink wash on paper. I need 1,500. The Edward Lear pair. Advance us there unless I see it. It will be fair warning, Heritage Live, if you're absolutely sure. Last chance. All right, this pair will be available on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 102. What do we have? 2,600, go 28. 26, looking for 28 next. With my advanced bidder at 26, 28, 3,000 still with me. Let's say 32. 32 with you, Heritage Live, bid 34. We have Raoul Dufy's Le Modèle Hindu from 1929 at 3,200. Let's say 34, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Bid 34 next, or use your cut. Advance us to 33. At 32, take us to 34. Come back in for 3,400. Note this work will be included in the forthcoming supplement to the catalog raisonné currently in preparation by Fanny Guillon-Lafay. I need 3,400 or that cut at 33, or it will be fair warning with you. Heritage Live at 32. 3,200. We'll take the Dufy home. 7102. And that concludes our sale of fine European art. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and special congratulations to all of our winning bidders. Make sure you visit HA.com to explore post-auction buy opportunities.